What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Let's see. Let's get the tunes going. All right, we got a nice and happy one. I see the movement there. Let's check if the browser's connected. It is indeed. All right, no more glitches for us. I know how to defeat the glitches in OBS before starting. What's going on, everybody? Let's give some highs here. We got Caleb in the chat, Mr. Walkman, Nigel, Samuel Williams, the founding father, says money in Russian. Giuseppe, Neon Dreams, One Eye 3D, Zach, Jeffrey, Boomer, Chili Wills. What's up? What's up? Mark S. My P1S shows up tomorrow. Nice. You should be excited. It's a cool one. I've been having some little glitches, like now that I'm using both the bamboo machines quite a bit. I'm getting to see, you know, some of the dark side of bamboo, which is kind of interesting. I had a clog inside my AMS, and I had a clog on a separate occasion. I had a clog on the inside of the hot end. Both times I had to take everything apart, which was lovely. The A1 though, A1 Mini, excuse me, back here with the AMS on top has been absolutely flawless. But yeah, great machine so far, really fantastic. You know, I definitely see what the rage is all about, and I'm excited for other manufacturers to get their AMS up and running to the market, because their older machines will be even more relevant, which I'm excited for. The party don't start till I join the chat. What's up, Dark Third Dimension? Founding Father, I have to move my chat window to see what you say, because your name's so long and it wraps over the text that you write every time. I've never liked resin. Have a new Elegoo in my closet. Used like 3 times. I too have never liked resin. Well, I like resin, but I don't like using resin. Thankfully, the AMS is fairly easy to take apart, considering everything it does right. Yeah, right. But the AMS Lite so far, 0 issues or worries. So I definitely see the value and the simplicity in the system and in this system, and it makes more sense. Like, I always questioned why in the heck they went against their own word to everybody and made these machines. And now that I have it, and I can directly compare it to this amongst, you know, the slew of every other machine that I've had here, it makes a lot more sense, and I definitely appreciate it more. There's things I still don't like, and that's probably a good video because there's so much hype even still around these machines. I think it might be worth doing. Hey, Eric. But today is a different thing. Today is Resin Day. When are you getting that SLS printer? I'm not. I don't. Never even contacted them. Never even tried. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to get it though, because they're a very, very, very small team. I think it's literally 2 guys. So I doubt that they'll be shipping it to just anybody. That's what I would do if I was a really small team. You know, I'd really cherry pick who I send it to. So I'm going to assume that I will not be getting one. Hey, Andre. Hey, Frank. Hey, 3D. What's up? What's up? What did I want to show you? Oh, here. Yeah. So here's the packaging. I do have some gloves. They're not latex because I apparently don't have any more, considering I haven't done any resin 3D printing in 3 years. So I do still have a resin 3D printer. I still have the VoxLab Proxima, or Proxima. I think it's Proxima. It is a 2K machine, and it is my second one. So this will be my 3rd resin printer. I used to resin 3D print regularly when I just did Instagram and nothing else. So it's pre-YouTube. So just so you know where I kind of stand with the whole thing. And I really enjoyed it. I used to have a Photon Zero, an Anycubic Photon Zero, which was a really, really tiny machine. Photon Zero. I think it might have been even like, yeah, it's this little guy. I don't even think it was 1080p. I think it might have been less. But it was really, really inexpensive. And it was tiny. And it was a great way to figure out if you like this thing or not. Let me see where the resolution is. Yeah, 480p. And you know what's funny is even when I had this thing, I thought it was amazingly accurate. Like it still blew my mind, and I printed a ton with this and their resin. Hey, DZ. Yeah, I took a couple weeks off. I've been just so busy. But yeah, anyway, back to this. So this was my first one, and I really enjoyed it. I printed a ton of little things. I was really impressed by like resin in general. I just hated the smell and the process. I had a little do-it-yourself UV thing that spun with a little tub that you would put in there. And then when VoxLab started doing their thing, I got a hold of the Proxima machine, which I couldn't find anymore. I don't think they have it. Like, they discontinued it. But I did at least find it here on Amazon. So I do still have this. It has a 2K screen, and it was fairly large at the time. And, the process was the same, but the machine was much easier to use. The touchscreen was better, obviously larger. It had like little simple things in there, like you could manually make it, glow the whole screen for a split second, so you can like clean the sheet really easily. There was all kinds of little things. And then I remember some tech came out that made them go faster. I don't remember, I think it was called Vroom. I'm really out of it, like really old school. And I remember in like Chitu Slicer or whatever, I don't remember the slicer names. In one of the slicers, I was able to like make it go much faster than normal, and it still performed exactly the same. And I even did like some client work with this machine and used it a bunch. But then once, I got more and more into 3D printing, I started like wanting to modify 3D printers and build 3D printers like Vorons and so on and so forth. I started making stuff for around the house and things. And at the time, at least, I just couldn't use the resin printer anymore. Like this, the materials just weren't there. There was some like flexi stuff you could add to, but then you have to make your own mixture. Then there was like ABS-like at the time, but it was like hard to cure and weird. I tried it once and it was terrible. Maybe mine was expired. I don't know. But either way, I never was into like little figurines or dioramas like some of my friends were. So I kind of just went towards the FDM side more and quit that. So yeah, once the machines started getting cooler, like FDM machines started getting cooler, I just stuck to that. And the resin kind of just died off. And I've had it there. It's back here. Where's my finger point? It's back there behind the Delta machine in the corner. And it usually sits on this IKEA tub. And I got it here because I'm hoping that this setup fits here, because I have just this much space back there for resin. So I do want to use this for a couple like different projects that I have coming up that I've been working on. I'm designing like a little case for some electronics for Nintendo DS's for those that have been following me for a little while. And I think it would be cool to print at least the top case or maybe some parts of it in like a transparent resin. And it'd be fun to do it myself instead of sending it out somewhere. So I contacted Creality, asked them if they had a new machine coming out, and of course they did. So they sent me this. This is, I think, their top of the line, most recent machine. This is the Halot Mage S, and it is an obscene 14K resolution, which I don't understand. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me because I simply don't get it. I remember when jumping from 480p to 2K was so obscene. Some of the stuff that I did was just craziness. Let's see if I go to Instagram.com/3dprintsos. Let's see if this still works. Of course it does. Cool. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So if we go way back. Oh, great. No way. I won't be able to go down that far? Oh. Great. I don't even know. I don't think I even know my sign-in. And it's not saved in here, is it? Let me try real quick. Okay, here, let me do this. All right, stay with me. Stay with me. I'm gonna open a different browser. I think I'm logged in here. Continue. Security codes have been sent. Where is my security code? No security code. Where did you guys send the security code? Come on. All right, if it doesn't send in a couple seconds. Oh, here we go. SMS. Was resent. There we go. Okay, got the code. All right, logging in. Hold on, it's worth showing because the whole story will make sense once I'm logged into Instagram. Sure. Save my info, have it, whatever. It's cool. No notifications, please. All right, let's go to my profile. Here we go. Okay. So if I take it here, I'm guessing you guys can see this now? Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay. Better enters the dark side. No, I mean, I you know, yeah, Chitty Box and Lychee Slicer. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Fume extractor, I have some with activated carbon running next to me all the time because I print a lot of ABS, so it'll help. Nice shirt, thank you. You can get it at shop.3dprintsos.com, which I'll show you. Oh, it's been hot and it's been hot. All right, right. Yeah, black shirt. All right, so let's go here. So if I scroll down, there's my ugly mug. Nice. Oh yeah, this was a fun project. Let's see when I did the resin stuff. Here we go. So these rings I did for a company. And they were cool. But then I printed, well, before that. So this was a resin print. And this was so cool. This was for a friend of mine. So this was a large one that I printed. And then there was a tiny one. This was a tiny one that I printed. And it was just unbelievable. Then, of course, I had to do a clear benchy, which, of course, yellowed after that shot, but that's okay. Was there more? Oh, yeah, this. This is what I wanted to show you. So this was done on the 2K printer. This is 2K. This candy-looking, beautiful thing. It's Arnold. How do I go back? Here we go. Yeah, so here's some like close-ups. I mean, this thing was incredible. My daughter dropped it and broke it. But like, look at the denim. You know what I mean? So this is why resin was just mind-boggling to me. But I just didn't have a direct use for it. And from what I understand, things with resin have gotten so much better. Oh yeah, this was like a little mod thing I made in Tinkercad to hold the vat on the Proxima. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah. So, oh yeah, here's the setup. It's just in a different spot. And you can see the do-it-yourself UV chamber over there with the light. So yeah, I'm excited to see how far the technology has come. This thing was resin printed. A bunch of keycaps were resin printed. So yeah, there's definitely... Oh, this was me testing isopropyl and acetone. So acetone was like making things matte. And sometimes you want it to look matte. This was on the Photon, by the way. And then this was not. So a bunch of cool different things. Yeah, just endlessly cool stuff. Oh, here was the full setup at the time. Yeah, nice. Right, brings back memories. So yeah, I printed it in like a green so it glows through. Super cool. Anyway, that's neither here or there. We're here now. So I just wanted to show you what I'm coming from. I do have some experience, but not much. So I'm really excited. Also, this is the things I have to order. I need gloves. I want to order the Seriatech transparent black kind of smoke. And then I need some isopropyl alcohol because I have very little. And this was 75 bucks, so I need to spend 75 bucks on this at some point. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Miniatures. Yes, dioramas and figurines. Miniatures. Tardigrade. Yes, tardigrade. Yep, toxic. Yeah, there's going to be some toxicity. So my main thing here and the place that I'm coming from is how easy is this going to be to set up out of the box? Do they now include things on the machine? Do I have to hook it up to the computer, Wi-Fi, phone? How does it work? That's what I want to check out. Yeah, toxic but so pretty. Right. So the whole objective is to try to use this thing for useful things. And I'm going to assume that resin has gone a long way. Just my assumption. Hey, Kenneth. And they did send me some resin for us to start. So this particular is just UV curable resin. It's just the typical gray, but it is a high precision stuff, you know, high precision resin. So we'll see how that works. I do still have all of my old resin. There's still like, you know, a quarter to half in the old canisters, but I have a feeling those are probably expired. I don't know. I'm willing to try them anyway. Why not? Probably not today, but it is what it is. So let's go over, I'll keep it here for now. Let's go over the marketing like we typically do in these unboxings and see what they tell us. If you guys are interested in the machine, you know, please check out the links below. They will definitely help the channel out. Also, while I'm on the subject, don't forget that if you guys are planning on sticking around, there is a pinned comment right over here. You can enter to win a chance. You can enter for a chance to win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. They do sponsor these live streams by giving us a free spool shipped directly from them. So go ahead and fill that out, and I will pick somebody towards the end of the stream as we do. It'll take you to a page that looks like this, and it looks like 7 of you have signed up already. So pretty good chances to win. You know, it only looks like there's about, what, just under 50 people in here. So yeah, very good chances to win if you guys are planning on sticking around to the end. And I might not go a full 2 hours depending on how the unboxing, how the you know, printing actually is. Hopefully there's something little to print in there because this is all I have left for isopropyl. Should be enough, but we'll see. And then obviously, please check out shop.3dprintsos.com. I make a bunch of different shirts just like this one right over here. And they're all my designs. Like, for example, the I'm a Farmer shirt. It comes in different colors. And as you can see, if you look a little closer, you can tell that these are all custom-made things. There's even a little Easter egg where there is a Benchy being printed on one of them. There's not only cool shirts at a very, very, very reasonable price, literally the lowest price I could put on there, but there's also some hoodies, as well as some awesome work mats. I use one every day. I have this black one, and it looks awesome, nice and slick. The color one looks pretty good. All those hot ends I always traded myself, as well as these cool mugs. I'm drinking out of the hot ends mug right now, and you might recognize some of those and might be a fan of some of them even. So cool stuff. Please check it out. That's at shop.3dprintsos.com. All right. Hey, Burn Carve Print. All right, so let's check out what they are giving us. Hey, Darren, what's going on? Hey, Alan, just wanted to say hi and thank you for the VoxLab Aquila X2 direct feed upgrade. Printing now. Excited to see the resin printer. Nice. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's a fun little mod. I still have my original Aquila over here with that mod on it. I haven't used it in a while, admittedly, and I'm probably going to have to clear that to make some space, but I will be finding different ways to try to utilize the old Aquilas for some reason. One of them I just took apart at the office and used some of the extrusions for a keyboard mount for my sim rig at the office. So if you guys are interested in seeing that little project, I can definitely showcase that at some point. Do I still have some of the pieces? Nothing really to show on here, but I can make at least a little short on it if you guys are interested in that type of thing. I appreciate that, 3D. Yeah, you're totally right. It goes without saying. The likes do stuff. They will. What'll happen is if everyone that's in here likes the chat, what'll happen is the live stream will be shown to more folks that I'm currently live right now as they're perusing YouTube, and the more people can join and like and all that. And actually, I think last I checked, I was about to hit 21,000. And I think I was 2 subscribers away. And it looks like I am still 2 subscribers away. So yeah, 2 subscribers away to hit 21K. That should be fun. Anyway, let's look at the marketing. Why not? Any other upgrades you might recommend for the Aquila? As soon as you're done printing that thing, I would print the lever from my other extruder mod. So I used to, before direct extruders were a thing, I made another extruder. I think it was called the Fetter Extruder 2.0. That has a lever on it, and that lever is adjustable and works much, much better with the direct drive mod. So the second thing you should do is that. It'll make it better. It'll give you adjustments. Some of the new Aquilas don't align perfectly with the one I designed because they changed the plastic, they changed the mold a little bit. So that lever will actually go a long way. So that should be a second thing that you print. Otherwise, they print so good stock. You know, the direct drive is a cool mod, but with that, just tune it for that, and it'll print really, really good just without much else. But there's a ton of stuff you can do. I remember the feet that I designed were really good because then it lets you pick up the machine much easier. The side spool instead of the top spool is really nice. There's a bunch, but stick with the basics for now. Anyway, let's check out the marketing. So it's $460, which, if it is what it is, I think that's a pretty fair price. It might be a little bit on the expensive side, but this is apparently the best of the best. That has a 10-inch LCD with a 14K resolution. This thing is huge. I think my old machine will fit into this one. So it has that Dynax mode at 150. I think that's what the Vroom thing was called back then. So I'm not sure. I'm just not well versed in the speeds. I just know that you can fill the whole thing and it'll print the same speed. Which is cool. And one of the things that's cool about this machine is that it has this air purifier that's in it, which should be a game changer, because I'm actually one of the people that's really sensitive to the smell. So I'm really excited to figure out if this thing is going to bother me or not. Is that all connected to your Thingiverse? Yes, it should all be on my Thingiverse, or you can use printables as well. I've kind of haven't posted on Thingiverse in ages. Just because of the debacle they had with accounts and hacking without telling anybody, all that stuff. So printables is where I post 99.9% of the time. Hey, Zoomy, how you doing? I loved your YouTube short printed with a 3D print. Yeah. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, this thing is. It makes me do a double take every single time. It's a pretty wild thing to print, and I have been having a lot of fun with them. Now that it's gotten a little warmer, the Velcro that holds the legs has been awkward. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He wears my merch, and he shocks every single person, including me, that comes down here in the basement. Hey Andre, what's up, man? Checking out a little bit of a resin machine. I haven't done resin in over 3 years, I think. So down to check it out. All right, so I keep saying let's get into the marketing and then not scrolling at all. Hey, Wilmar. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Nice. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Everybody, the 5 people that just got memberships, thank you to please say thank you to Wilmar in the chat. Obviously, that's amazing. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Very nice of you. And obviously, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's go. So, it looks like I was sent this package. No, this package right over here. So this is a $590 package. You know, depending on how you think about this, it's either a lot or not a lot. This is the top of the line machine, the top of the line, what's it called? Curing station. So this might not be the thing you want to jump into, or might be the one thing you want to jump into. I don't know. This reminds me of kind of like an X1 combo versus just getting something like the A1 Mini, or you know, a much cheaper machine like the K1, for example. Just something along those lines. It's like, do you want to just get in and get in all the latest tech and the easy to use stuff, or do you want to just see if it's right for you and go in at a lower margin? I have a feeling it's going to be like that. No, but no, but it's something I always wanted to do. It's a top of the line thingamabob. That's right. Once I get a little bit more versed in the more recent language behind the resin machines, I'll be able to be a smooth talker. But for now, I'm just gonna be blabbering. Anyway, it looks like this is the package I got. Just something to note. All right, let's keep going. So, stunning details and speed. I hope so. If 2K was stunning, I can't even imagine 4K. Let's see. Here's the actual resolution. Wow, 13,000 by 320. That's kind of interesting. So it's a mono LCD, which means it has a single color to it, which is all it needs, obviously. Has a fast mode. And this looks like it's a ball lead screw, which is kind of wild. I don't know if it is, but because the coupler doesn't look like it, but if it is, cool. If not, all right. Laser carved build plate, anti-slip build adapter. That's interesting. That's something new. Taking resin prints off the bed has always been kind of weird. Built-in smart air purifier. This is gold right here. This is what I'm very interested in. And this is partly what is going to make this thing more expensive. Professional slicers and accessories. Okay, we will check it out. Here's some examples. All right, fun, cool, yep. Finest details come to life, Magic 14K. Oh, so that resolution, this resolution in here is wrong. Unless I don't know what REM means. I probably just don't know what REM means, but here it's translated to something I understand a little bit more. 13,000 by 5,000. That's pretty crazy. What is going on here? Hey, Papa. Jeez. Hey. 3D&T, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. That's top tier stuff, man. Goat milk. Awesome. REM is a band. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you, and pretty cool to give it back to other folks too. Like, you know, it's more than just donating to somebody because you're enjoying the stream. You're also giving other folks like benefits, which is really cool. So thank you guys for doing that. That's really neat. They're cheap compared to, yes, they are. If this is the top of the line for this type of thing, then yeah, they are really, really cheap. I believe the Proxima was like $100 when it came out, or $120, something like that. So they've always been pretty affordable. But this is on some kind of level. Like this looks just absolutely stunning. Like whatever the rings, I guess, I don't know what they are, but it just looks incredible. Vintage jewelry, it says. All right, so Integra light source 3.0, pro level fidelity. It just talks about the screen. To be honest, I don't 100% know what any of this means really. Just because I'm not well versed in resin 3D printers at all. Third resin printer compared to 76 other machines, FDM machines. So no more trade-off, size and quality. So 223 by 230 by 126. That is massive, guys. This is huge. This is way bigger than I thought. What is going on in my chat here? Jay, thank you so much. 20 gifted?
Jay Trower has donated 20 gifted and says gifted 23 Deep Print Sauce memberships.
For real? Wow. Man. I'm speechless. Thank you so much. That's incredible. How we do it because of Feder. Man. Jay, you know, thank you. I don't even know how do I thank you otherwise. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please, for the folks that are getting these gifted subs to the channel, you're essentially becoming a member, like a YouTube member for a month. And what that does is whenever I put out videos, which admittedly I need to get on that, I need to get another video going for you guys. Whenever I post one, I give at least 24 hours. And what I'll be doing from now on is I'll be giving at least 48 hours early. So you guys can comment first. You can ask questions first. If you guys are also on the Discord, there's a free Discord link. You guys get your own separate channel where you can talk to me directly. There's obviously less folks that can message me directly and have conversations in there in those specific sections over. There's the general chat in there. So yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much. More bling flying around. Yeah, yeah. You guys are running out of members. That's really cool. Thank you so much. That's so cool. Zoomy. Man, super cool. I'll give you $5 if you do one of those lame Fortnite dances. No, I don't want to embarrass myself too much, but I can do some. You know, I'm a dad. You know, I have those in my bag so that I can embarrass my kid at any given moment. You already know that. Man, how do you know if you got one? I think you'll get a message. They were in the chat. Barton Fink, Nival Hard, 3D Experiments, Kyle and Daniel, 3D Dragon, Blind Grey Wolf, Nate Williams, Andrew Manley, DJ Soup, Shannon, Hybrid Toast, Reading Rainbow, Anthony Grant, Only Prince, DD, Red Sky, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Keith, let's see who else got him from earlier, Johnny 5, Alvaro, Filther, Stephen Poole, Frank, Motley Man, Pete Pacala, Kenneth, Ken E, Oakley. So yeah, it'll tell you if you got one for sure. Your chat will get a logo. Oh, that's also true. Yeah, like 3D and pre, at least on my chat. Oh yeah, you guys can see it right over there. You probably can't see my mouse, but to the left over here, you can see the little icon. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's I don't even know. You guys threw me off completely from what I was talking about. I have two of the 3D print SOS T-shirts, logo shirt, and the iPrint SHIT shirts. They're good quality shirts. I'll be wearing one at Murph Saturday. Nice. I appreciate that. Take a selfie with one. I'd love to post it on the YouTube channel. Obviously, I won't be there, but yeah, if you rep my shirt, I would love to see a photo, and like I said, send it to me in one way or another. Tag me on, you know, anywhere, or Discord would be the best if you tag me on there. I will gladly post that on the channel. That's fantastic. And your name's in green, right? Man, awesome! You guys completely threw me off. Thank you. Anyway, back to the marketing, so we can unbox this sucker. Yo, you guys, chill for a minute. Amazing, man! Straight shower shower in the channel in these gifted subs. Way cool. Man, thank you. So cool. 3DT, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Solo got one. Kalen, Anthony, Nuno, Cobble Nugget, fantastic name. Yeah, please say thank you to those that are gifting these subs, guys. Especially if you got one. It's really cool. I won't cry, but it's humbling to see the support. I'm just sharing 3D printers and having fun during a live stream, and you guys are helping out. I really enjoy it, especially because I've past 3 weeks, I think I've kind of lulled on everything YouTube at the moment just because work's been so busy. So all my numbers they're just gone. It's just doing it for fun at this point. So seeing this kind of support is just always, it means a lot. I appreciate it. I did notice you have to allow gifts. I'm not sure what you mean, like on YouTube, you mean? So cutting onions. No. Let's get this chat to 100. Yes. Let's do that. All right. I'm going to keep trying to go through. All right, let's go. Yeah, it is a lot of love felt there. Anyway, so the printer is huge. It's bigger than I expected. 223 by 230. So 223 by 126. So it's bigger than the A1 Mini, for example. And also 230 deep. That's huge. This might be somewhat of a game changer for Resin to have this type of machine. I know they make bigger machines, but I'm excited. So Dynax Plus mode is 3 to 4 times faster. That's pretty cool. It makes a 15 centimeter tall model in just 1 hour. So 15 centimeters is 150 millimeters. That's pretty good in just 1 hour. That's pretty good. And obviously the quality would be unbelievable. It can technically fill the entire build area in many models as long as they're 150. It doesn't matter how many models are in it. 126? No, that's not small. That's huge. Don't forget you can angle stuff on these things. They don't have to be flat ever. Yeah, 120 by 120 is it's big for, I print so much stuff. Every part on the Voron is printed on the V0, and this is 120, 120. So 230 by 120 is huge for a resin machine. The quality looks so good, it does. Yeah, there is some RC parts that can be printed, so that should be really cool. Wait, what was the build size of your other 3D printer from years ago? I can show you. I don't remember the numbers, but I still have it. It's right here. The small machine was tiny. The Photon Zero was like tiny. It was literally like a little bed like this. So this is the bed size. You can see you have to really scrape at it to get anything off. Let's see what we got. So 86, 90, looks like 120. So 86 by about 120. So yeah, this is significantly larger, more than double. And then also the height is also crazy. So I'm thinking this thing is pretty big. I gave 5 memberships, but it didn't announce. But just for the record, it did happen. Oh man, I'm sorry. Did I miss it? I'm trying. You guys don't have to gift. You don't have to gift. As much as I appreciate it and love to see it, obviously, you guys do not have to gift. Okay, don't do it. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. I hope it comes in. Zach, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe there's a delay. Let me check here. Like, I'm checking on YouTube itself. I don't see it on the YouTube itself as well. So I'm guessing it's taking some time to process or something. And I am in live chat just to check. Don't feel bad. That's just how it is. I have a lot of machines I don't touch, and that's just the way that it works. Yes, it's really messy. It is really messy. Yeah, so that's what I'm really here for. I want to see the easy use. I'll skip. You know, that's why I do it. Just let me handle all the health stuff so that you don't have to. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I will definitely keep an eye out, obviously. All right, so let's check this out. So, what else are they telling us? So, regular mode, high precision resin. We got 8.6 hours at a 0.05 millimeter layer height. 0.05 millimeter layer height. That's like hard to comprehend. 3.5 hours at a 0.2 millimeter height. Okay. Dynax mode takes that down from 8.6 to 2.8. Holy moly. And then a 0.05 again, 2.43 hours for the Dynax Plus with fast resin. So I don't have fast resin unless I misread. Yeah, I don't have fast resin, but I do have high precision. So we can use Dynax mode with this stuff and do really, really fast prints. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's incredible. Dual linear rails, that's also amazing. I don't think they had any rails, did they? No, okay, my old one has a rail, right? Yep, there's a single rail on my old one. Oh, you got the 50% on the first day? Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Yeah, I keep asking them about updates on the machine, but I'm not sure. I think they want me to do like other stuff first, because on like one of the smaller channels, I'm sure the bigger channels already have them. Especially because you can buy one, or at least pre-order it, you know? I guess you don't get nozzle clogs. No, you have other issues. So they have sheets on the bottom called FEP sheets. And that sheet can break sometimes and leak and cause just absolute nightmares. But once again, those are old school machines, so I'm not sure how any of the new stuff works. This has a closed loop motor. That is cool. So it's going to be really precise and never lose its position. That's great. I've only printed one thing on a resin printer, and it was a disaster. Scared me for life. Cleaning until 4 a.m. Thought I was playing with alien blood. Yeah, that's a thing. When they mess up, it's an absolute mess. That's kind of why I bought this tray, and I would recommend this for anybody. I got this at IKEA for like $. So I'm hoping that both these things fit on here, just in case. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so here's the picture release film. Interesting. So these used to be called FEP sheets. Okay, so it's still called a FEP film. 3-layer picture film is durable and able to reduce peel force by 35%. So what happens is when this thing does when the LCD screen lights up, the bottom of the resin where it lit up turns to a solid piece of plastic. And then the build plate moves, and there's suction created on the FEP sheet, and actually makes a noise sometimes. Like click, like you can hear like pulling on the FEP, and it can move the filament around. So I'm wondering, it looks like FEP technology has also moved to some degree. Yeah, me too. I still remember the Soraya Blue stuff, so we'll see. Print success bound to happen. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this thing looks phenomenal. I love that it opens. My old ones, you have to take the whole top off and figure out where to put them. But here it opens, so that's fantastic. Yeah, the laser cut. This looks cool. All right, I'm just going to get right into it. Leveling tension with non-slip adapter. Build plate adapter is processed by wire drawing, which boosts the friction by 0.2 times. So leveling state is firmly locked without slacking. Okay, so it does look like it's still manual leveling. So what you do typically on these things is you put a piece of paper underneath the build plate, and you set it all the way down with everything loose. You fold it flat, hold it down, and tighten. That's how we used to do it. So we'll see how it works here. Did Creality send you some PPE with the printer? I hope so. I remember all the old machines had it, so I'm hoping this does. I don't even have latex goggles yet, so goggles. Latex gloves yet, so those aren't latex. So we'll see. They'll work for briefly touching things, but they'll start to melt and do all kinds of stuff. At least they did with acetone, but we'll use isopropyl for this. All right, so updated user interface. Looks like it has Wi-Fi, which is great to see. Oh, okay, so it does have Smart Halot OS, freedom of control. Latest Halot OS enables easy remote printing from your phone or PC. Creality Cloud. Okay, that's actually great. I've been using the Creality Cloud with this machine down here, the Ender 3 V3 Plus, which has been an awesome machine, by the way. I'm really impressed with the quality of it for a 300 by 300 machine. So I already have the app. Looks like we'll set that up. I'm really happy about that. Smart resin pump, optional. Valuable upgrade. I don't think I have the resin pump. I don't believe I have a resin pump. But what that does is you put the whole bottle inside upside down, and when the resin runs low, it just pours itself, so you don't have to be there like constantly adding this thing. Cool. I am really excited. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So this has a Halot box slicer. Let's download that real quick just so that I have it. This uses Creality print. Whoops, I downloaded the wrong one. We need this one, Halot box. All right, we'll do that. Let's see. We don't need this cart anymore, although I do want to buy that. Let me see. All right, so it's still downloading. I don't need the first one. I don't know which one it is. All right, I'll let that download. We'll use it if we need it. Hopefully, I can just print from the cloud or what's on there. But it has a $45 Chi2 Pro VIP for free. 3 months. That's cool. Yeah, I remember Chi2 Box used to be free, but then they became a subscription model because they actually made like really good firmware, or software rather. So we'll see how that works. Online community. All right, we'll figure that out. Nebula camera, real time. Okay, so you can plug in a camera, which I have. I have the Nebula camera, so that's kind of neat. Activated carbon filter. One replacement can last 3 to 6 months. Okay. And the wash and cure, which we will check out. Awesome. All right, you guys ready? Let's get this thing unboxed. I feel like that took a long time. But man, that was a lot, actually. That was a lot to cover. Just popped in to say hi. Hey, Viking. I need some sleep here. Almost 4 a.m. Woo! Nice. Well, thank you for popping in. Appreciate you as always. Well, then I won't buy it. I'll get another big resin print. Yeah, I think they do have auto bed leveling now, but I don't know. We'll unbox it and see. They didn't automatically say it like in the marketing, so I don't think it has auto bed leveling. Nice. Latex goggles, baby, and PC gloves. Fantastic. Yep, exactly. That was always a fear for sure. 100%. And it has an effect on some animals as well. Yep. Oh, cool, nice. Yep. Yeah, I do remember that. Zoomy. Hey, 3D Your Life. What's up? All right, let's check this thing out. I'm not going to close this just yet, just in case you want to check something. But just to reiterate, there is a pinned comment at the top of the chat. It takes you to this. You can enter for a chance to win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. So fill that out. It'll take you here. There's only 26 people entered. So if you guys are planning on sticking around towards the end, there's a really good chance to win a spool of PLA Plus. US only, and you have to be present to win this thing. Please fill out that question as well. And also check out shop.3dprintsos. All the merch is made by me. You can get shirts like this, so on and so forth. Lots of cool stuff. There's merch down there. Check it out. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's go. Let's do this view, and let's get this thing unboxed. All right, I'm gonna move the resin over here somewhere. Let me have a sip of coffee. All right, let's do printer first, and then we'll get into this box. Let's see if this thing lifts. I see a lot of tape on the bottom, so I have a feeling that this just goes upward. So I'm gonna lay this thing down. It's heavy. It's heavier than I imagined. Let's see if this is actually the case, or they just taped it so that it is stronger for shipping. But I will cut this all around. I don't think, well, let's just do it. I'm already doing it. I see some foam. Okay, so I do believe it opens this way. Oh, missed the spot. Okay, did I get it all down here? I did. Okay, all right, it does open that way. Heavy comes in pre-filled with horse milk. That'll be hilarious. I guess I need to buy some milky colored resin, huh? Just for the channel. Will I be able to lift it high enough? Oh no, it hits my ceiling. All right, I gotta lower my table. I gotta lower the table. Go down, table. Here we go. Gotta love the Flexi Spot desk. You guys, check out that video if you guys are looking for an amazing desk. I did a video on the Flexi Spot Q. I don't think it's labeled here anywhere. I believe it was the Q series. Definitely an amazing desk. The best desk I've ever had. Yeah, so this machine is absolutely massive. This is way bigger than I even imagined it. I thought most of this was padding. This thing is huge. Is it going to fit my tub? Yes, it is going to fit the tub. That's all I care about. Let's get this thing out of here. Oh, nope. Ew, yeah. It's hefty. Hefty and large. Just like its owner. Alright, so that's the bottom. Not bad. Let's drop this bad boy in here. Yeah, I'll just put it in like that. Put this in there like that. Alright, and does this open from the top? It does. Man, this thing is huge. Huge. 2 tabs at the base, then lift it. Yep. If only there was a helper standing by, right? Alright. Got that out. This thing is a monster. What was on the bottom here? Okay, so we got a little fan, a little 40 millimeter fan going into some kind of heat sink that's exposed. It's like a giant metal heat sink. Let's see what's on the back here. We got some ventilation, and I think this is the exhaust for the filtration system. Oh, I can feel a fan right here. This is a fan directly, so it's blowing out this way. This has a hose adapter, which is nice that they included that. It has rubber feet on the bottom. Let's uncover this. This thing feels awesome so far. Very high quality feeling. The screen is a bit smaller than I expected, to be honest, but who cares? That's just the touch screen. It looks about the same as my older one, maybe a little bit larger. Can this open yet? Did I undo it? Missed some. Alright, so what's stopping this thing from opening? Is there more tape? Oh, it's the box behind it. This is going to be hard to fit onto the shot. So we will have to utilize both my cameras. And you know what I'll do? I will move this station down here for a minute. And move this thing to the back here so we can see it better. Here we go. And then let's utilize this. There we go. There we go. The dude in the back needs the help. Total slacker. He really is. He was on a whiteboard through bubble for him. He's always standing there with that same look on his face. Kind of creepy. Yeah, he's definitely wild. And when you put the hood on and flip him around, this is just on a different level. So yeah, his legs are attached with Velcro, just like I attached the arms. And the problem is, since it's gotten warmer, the Velcro is less effective. But yeah, when he stands like this, it's creepy, it's weird, and yeah, everyone kind of wonders why I did it, but it's just fun. I'm just having fun with 3D printing, doing stuff that I guess not many people do. What is this? So this is extra FEP sheets. Hopefully I don't have to install it. I'm hoping that this is just an extra. It's cool that they give you these because they didn't, and I'd have to buy them separately before. All right, let's, I guess I'll put this back in the box for now. All right, let's keep disassembling. So it looks like there is some stuff in here. Let's check out what we got. Screens are so overrated. Remote printing is definitely used when... Yeah, remote printing is going to be where it's at. All right, so let's see what we get with Creality here. He's looking a bit whitish. Oh, okay, so we have the Chitu box gift card for our 3-month thing, and we have a USB device, which I'll remove in case there's some stuff on there that we need to print. We have some lubrication for the Z-axis. It does look like it is... There's some lint right over here. Or is that just dried up grease? It is not a lead, what's it called, a ball bearing screw, whatever they're called. It is a typical lead screw, which is how everything else has been. It does use dual, what's it called, English is just, my words just slip my mind occasionally. Dual linear rails, which is awesome. So that's going to be good. I will throw some grease on here. Oh, this one is sealed. I'll throw some grease on there while it's out and about. Just so it's not just sitting here all willy-nilly. Just a little squeeze will do ya. Let's see what else. We got a big old metal spatula. Great grandmother's sweet spatula over here. Nice. In case I need to fix a wall real quick, do a little spackling. This thing is so sharp you can cut. That will cut you in a second. Super sharp. We have a plastic one, which is significantly more reasonable. We have some filters, and what these are for is they are for basically pouring what's on the vat back into the bottles in case there's little bits left over. Cool little quality certificate. We have some basic tools and a after-sales service card. So let's go ahead and put this stuff back. We won't really need it. Let's put that back in there, that back in there, and let's keep checking out what we got. On my microphone, pardon me a second, let me mute this. Sorry, looks like my mic got all tangled up, started tickling me. Nice spatula, at least 40 stitches. Yeah, that thing is sharp. All right, so we have a plug, which looks long, which is good because some of the past machines I've unboxed have had really short ones. And this is cool to see. Look at that. We have its own adapter, an actual metal, what's it called? Pipe clamp, and a very large, actually, adapter in case you wanted to run this stuff to your filtration system. Very cool. Love to see this. That's great. Let's see if I'll be able to get it back in there. Okay, I did. Anything else in there? I don't think so. Let's put this back. This little hat was on there. This underneath of it. Lots of packaging. Lots of safety. Let me remove what I put back in here because I'm going to have to redo the way I shoved everything in this box. Let's put that in there like this. Okay. This has to go in there like this. Otherwise, I won't be able to put this all in there. Gotta be organized. Gotta be organized, everybody. Organize or bust. All right, and then this guy, will it let me lift it at all? I don't think so. And the vat won't slip out. Let's see if I can take off the whole build area. Wow, this thing is huge. No, I don't think I'll be able to. Okay, I'll have to lift it when we turn it on. This thing is huge. This is so much bigger. I'm gonna grab this one again. So just for giggles, this was the one that I used to consider was huge. Can you guys see? I mean, this thing is the same width as it is, the same length as this thing is long. I mean, that's crazy. You can print this entire area. That's something. That's something. We're gonna have to do some kind of project with that. That's on a level. That is on a level. Watching a mouse run across a curtain rod? What? Samuel, what did you say? Did you misspell the enter the pin chat on purpose? No, I didn't. I didn't misspell it on purpose. So if I misspelled it, that was a genuine misspelling. Let's see what I did. Ender here. Yes. No, it shouldn't say Ender here. Let's see. I can redo that real quick. It's this one. Let's do this. Let me copy this text. That's hilarious. Thank you for pointing that out. Unpin. That was not on purpose, but funny. Enter here. All right, here is the new link. I will pin it right now. There we go. Should be pinned. Oh, all the time. I hit it multiple times a day. Even when I come in there already ducked, I hit my head on it anyway. I can't wait for that thing to not be there anymore, actually. And I'm getting more and more excited to fly it because I have space to do it. I have the means. I've been practicing in the simulator. I'm ready. I'm waiting for the time to be able to. All right, next thing. We need to... What should we do? We should unbox this and probably get it going, right? And then when this thing is going, then we'll unbox the other chamber because we're going to need it to be able to cure whatever we print on this. So let me get a power cable. Oh, we're going to need both. We're going to need 2 power cables. Okay, in that case, let me get... Camera, did you find me? Yes. Yes, okay. Let me get the one that was included here and plug that in. We'll do it that way. There he goes. Who's there behind you? He's my stand-in while I'm over here plugging things in. All right, let's get this. And you know what? I'll unplug this guy for right now. What's this plugged into? Okay, we don't need that plugged in, so let's unplug that. All right, here we go. All right, run it across. Be long enough, be long enough. Not long enough. Moving this. Plugging that in. Let's move it back as long as it'll let us. All right, right there. That's as far as I can go on my desk. Come back. Come back, camera. There you go. That is Fetter 2.0, yep. Okay. Let's boot it up. I don't think there's a power supply toggle. Well, they booted up, so we didn't need it. It's got the little Creality character. Oh, look, he's animated. That's cool. They don't do that on other machines. Creality, language, English, area, international area, next. Sure, I agree. I already agree to all the other Creality stuff, might as well. All right, Wi-Fi time. I'm gonna rotate this puppy. Let's jump in on my Wi-Fi. All right, let's see. Okay, connecting to Wi-Fi. One thing I don't get with resin printers is why they don't do what servers and audio receivers back in the day did for products that needed auxiliary units to work and have plugins for auxiliary unit. I'm not sure what you mean, Barton. Resin printing really doesn't use much power versus filament, does it? Right, there's no heat, there's no heaters, just a screen that turns on and off. So yeah, far less power consumption than FDM. The mouse just jumped down. Well, that's exciting. All right, so Creality Cloud. It's asking me to log into Creality Cloud, but I already have it open and here. So let's see if I need to scan. I do. So it gives me a QR code. Let's put it over here. Gives me a QR code. I will scan it with the app. Name the device. I will name it. It says Creality device. Let's name it Mage S. Finish. All right, it's in there. So all the machines are in there. Let's see. So can we select it? We can. And it says that there is a firmware update. Let's go ahead and run that now. UI interaction optimization, Creality Cloud logic, over-the-air related bugs, many model library function adjustment, optimize Halot box synergy control, reset function. All right, we'll just do it. Yep, let's see how that works. So just with an app, we'll do that. Okay, it's already downloading it right over here on the screen. Fantastic. One wall outlet have plug ins for washing, curing units. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Kind of like an AMS unit plugs into the side of the original machine. Yeah, that would be a cool way to do it. Is that how it works? I mean, there is a what's it called outlet on the back, a Cat5 cable. Ethernet cable on the back, but I doubt it does power over Ethernet and all that stuff, especially for a curing station, because the curing station not only has lights, but it technically has to either vibrate or spin. So we'll see how that works. Sorry, typing on a garbage phone. No need to say sorry. Hey, привет. Bratuch in Armenian. Wow. I definitely don't know any Armenian. Term of endearment. Nice. I like it. You're teaching me all kinds of stuff, Nico. What's going on, man? Yeah, he does. He does mean... That's what he means, yeah. Power pass through to other components, especially like sister components that are meant to be next to the machine. It's technically a thing that should be done at some point, right? All right, coffee done. Time for another drink. No alcohol. I'm on a diet. Well, listen, let's be real. There's still some alcohol, but it's working. I'm down 5 pounds so far. I'm gonna keep it up. So I got some water in there with some ice. Yeah, yep, exactly. Some horse milk. All right, so the update's going through. It's towards the end. I don't want to kind of sit idle, right? So let's, while that's happening, let's unbox this thing. This does not look like it lifts up. This looks like it has a standard type of box. So we'll just unbox this. Let's go ahead and carefully open this. I don't want to put my blade in there too deep in case I scratch something by accident. You need that 2%. The diet milk. I see that the update has finished already. So let's check that out now. All right, and we'll keep unboxing that soon. All right, so we got print and settings, and it looks like it's, you know, back connected with everything. There's a cleaning tab. Can you guys see that? Here's what I'll do. I don't want to move the cam. Actually, you know what? I will move it. I will move it. For you guys, I'll move it. You guys got my back. Least I could do is move my camera. Let's adjust it in the same way that I would if I was printing a benchy, which would be like this. And then up. There we go. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, so we have an update button, print settings, details, other settings, time lapse. I'm guessing that's for the camera. And is there any kind of mounting? I don't think so, but maybe that's why there's two of these. One's for a camera, one's for this guy. We'll see if there's anything on there. But yeah, the vat looks massive. We'll check that out as soon as I can lift this. This is the filtration system. Looks like it takes air in from all the top openings here. I do see that puck. It looks like there's a couple pucks inside there. And this whole thing comes off with one screw, looks like. And then the hole is right on the back on the bottom, which if you put your finger in there, I can feel the fan in there. I can feel the blades. So there's a fan on the bottom. It just runs and just the filters through those carbon things. This is going to work really, really good. What's the price of this printer? It was $480 if I recall. $588 with everything, but just the machine is $460, $460, and this should be this is the Creality's top of the line. So with 2 resin packages and the wash and cure station, which would be really nice to own, it's $588. Hey John, what's going on? What the heck's this weird microwave? Right? Right? Is it me or Creality's best products are all but their FDM 3D printers? Best products are all but... Is it me or Creality's best products are all but their FDM 3D printers? Their lasers and resin printers seem much better. Oh, that's what you mean. I'm not sure. I do really like the latest Creality stuff, especially the Ender 3v3. That one just seems like a top product, you know? Don't mind me testing something. Looks like you've been a YouTube SOS crew member for 7 months, Andre. Thank you very much for that support. That's unbelievable. Thank you. That screen isn't that small, but I don't like how flush it is to the surface. And no, it's not that small. I mean, here's my phone. It's definitely not small. I just thought it would be bigger because this machine is so big, you know? Them are mad. What's up? What's up? Hey, Jeff Thorson. What's going on? There you go. Andre just became a sponsor. Thank you very much. K2 should be sick. Yeah, the K2 looks very promising. Excited for it. Hopefully I get a chance to review it. All right, we got to move this thing up. Okay, so I'm in the maintenance tab, which is interesting. It gives you maintenance tips. It looks like there's hours remaining for certain things. Also, this thing is focusing elsewhere. Focus here, please. It looks like we have 200 hours remaining on the film. We have 300 hours remaining on the air filter. We have 200 hours remaining on the feeding system. That is cool. That's fantastic that that's built in, really. Okay, what's a custom skin? Whoa, classic, colorful snow mountain. What's colorful? Please confirm whether we start the skin. Okay. Oh, okay, so this has skins for the interface. Very interesting. This does seem like it's on another tier, doesn't it? I think they can't cut corners with the resin printers, laser season scanners. Yeah, they probably can't. So let's see what that was all about. Where'd that go? What did that do? I have to restart it maybe again? Yeah, because it's still on the same skin, unless that means like the colors of me pressing. Yeah, like those colors. Is that what that means? Power mode, maintenance, time lapse. Just to reiterate, please confirm whether to restart for skin switching. Whoops, no. Let me do this again just to see. Oh, okay, it makes sense. So this is all blue. All the press states are blue. So just press states. That one was colorful. This one is gonna be all blue. And we might as well just test the mountain one, why not? That blue light on the edge. I can't really move it either. Move this machine just a little bit this way for right now. No, that glare is just gonna be there. I like this tune too. All right, let's see if I was right. Yeah, so okay, so it's just press states. So if we go to this one, let's just see what the snow mountain one is. I do like the colorful one though. Please keep the screen clean. Change the screen while power off. Please push the vat innermost for installation. Yeah, I'll check out how the vat comes out in a minute here. Oh yeah, okay, so this actually has a background. Whoa. What we got here? Nice. Remember 10 months with free memberships. How lucky is that? You've been here every time. That's fantastic. First of all, 10 months. That's so cool. Thank you for becoming a sponsor. Appreciate that. All right, so this is cool. Yeah, I like that. It's a little bright. You guys can't see it because it's like blown out, but it does have like a mountain view in the background. That's kind of neat that they did that. I'm gonna go back to colorful and let it do its thing, and then we'll stop that. Better in PETG. Yeah. Thank you, Gryfang. Appreciate that. You know, I have printed with PETG carbon fiber. My entire monitor setup is on this giant arm that's all PETG carbon fiber. But without carbon fiber, not good. All right, anyway, so that's what that is. What was details? That's just login, Creality, things like that. Cleaning is cleaning, updates. Let's see if there is anything. We're on the latest. Fantastic. That's what I was hoping from the phone. Language, maintenance. Okay, how can I move this thing? So can I go to print, model library? We got Berserker, Seides or something like that, and another Berserker. I don't know what these files are. What if I go to model library? Is this going to pool? Oh, offline model. Okay. My model library. What's this? I guess I can set this up on the phone. There's an hollowed egg. Can I see a preview of what these things are? Importing model. Please wait. So it's literally pooling these models off online. That's pretty cool. Finally got accelerometer working on my Lagoon Neptune 4 and got camp installed. What a difference. Oh yeah, those two are big. So yeah, that's what I hear. All the bamboo machines I hear are pretty good at PETG. Ha, really? See, and I like Matt PLA. Yeah, facts right here. All right, importing. We'll enter print list. Okay. Can I see it now? Whoops. Nope, it's doing it again. Importing model. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know anything about these things. I haven't used them, so I don't know. What filament does resin compare to? It depends on the resin. So probably PLA would be the closest. It is really brittle, the standard resin, but they do have more elastic stuff, that's more rubber, and they do have more ABS-like. It just depends. Files being verified. Okay. Oh, does it go to model library? No. My model library? Where does the file go? Oh, is it this? File parameters, print parameters. Let's go file parameters. Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay, so that's a 6-hour print. We're not gonna do that one. Let's get the Berserker in here to see this. I guess we'll do the egg. It'll just have to be gray for now. But I do need to take this out, because there's foam under there. All right, the file's in. Oh, please wait. Okay, sorry, I was pressing. And I did see this blank, which means it was taking the files from there. I probably shouldn't have pressed anything. All right, so where does this end up? Oh, it was there. So this is now the one that's in here. File parameters. Okay, so this is a 7-hour print, and that's going to take 52 milliliters. All right, so we're not going to do that. But it looks like there's this egg. And how long would this take? Does it say? There's cool images of it. That's neat. Oh, it's a whole bunch of them. I just want one. I don't know what I would do with these. I don't want 6 of them. Can I just have one? Download. All right, it looks like we're going to be finding one online. But as far as the rest goes, whether you need to clean thoroughly, no. I just want to move this thing. Clear screen. Okay, so this was that one setting I was telling you about where to clean the screen, it like lights up and cures whatever's on there and you can just take it out. Print settings, print parameters, Z-axis move. Here we go. All right, so no, we don't need leveling. We don't need to reset position. Okay, it is moving up, and I'll use this opportunity to take that out. Okay, will it sit there? All right, it went all the way up. So there is some kind of leveling thing that we'll figure out in a sec, but I just want to see how the vat comes out. All right, yeah, so you just undo this. All right, and do they stay? They do stay, that's nice. And yeah, the vat just comes right out. Massive vat. This thing is huge. So this is essentially a really tightened sheet, and it should be like kind of like a drum. Yep, it's very tight. That's good. Nothing on it. Nothing on it. Very clean under there. There's a little bit of dust, but no big deal. Nothing I'm gonna even touch. So let's see how this works. So yeah, it just kind of clicks into place. Does the rotation matter? Let's see if we can put it in this way. The rotation does not matter, and in fact, this is better because you can see the max. And then you just kind of screw these in, and there we go, the vat is in. So that's how you remove it if you need to pour anything back or anything like that. All right. Cool. Let's see. We can take this thing off now just to take a look. All right, so here is that build plate thing they were talking about. They kind of made it look like it was gray, but it's not. You can't really see any difference. It is etched ever so gently. I wonder if that's enough. It's like a very, very, very light etching in there. I guess that's enough to some degree. It does look like for leveling, this is already tightened, but I don't know if it's tightened to what it needs to be tightened. So we'll figure that out in a second here. Before I do press anything, just because I have no experience with this, I guess I should look at the manual just so I can like see if there's like step 1, step 2, step 3 type of thing. I hate doing this, you guys are fully aware. But let's take a look. All right, so jump on Creality. Okay, yep. That was Russian, Spanish. Is there an English one? Where are we going, in the back? Where's English, y'all? Here's Chinese. Okay, I guess it's like in the middle somewhere. Gentile, nope. Well, I guess I can do Russian. That's German. Liebe. Equipment parameters, okay, here's English. All right. So, method 1, QR code, download. Cool, okay, got it. Leveling platform. To calibrate the printing platform, please raise the platform first. Loosen the hexalobular socket screws on both left and right sides of the resin trough and take out the resin trough. What? To calibrate the printing platform, please raise the platform first. Loosen the hexalobular socket screws on both the left and right sides of the resin trough and take out the resin trough. All right, these are called hexalobular, which is a new word that I just learned. Hexalobular with an L, L-A. So it's hexalabular. No clue. Anyway, it says to take out this. I don't want to put it down on the Feb sheet though. Here, I'll put it this way. Okay, we did that. Then it says, loosen the 4 screws on the connecting plates of the modeling platform. Okay. I think it's this Allen key. It is. Ooh, that one's tight. Okay, loose. Loose, and I can't see that one. Loose. Okay, this should be loose. It is. Okay. That's totally a made-up word. I'm saying that 10 times tomorrow. Hexalobular. Hexalabular? Hexalobular sounds like a shirt to me. Turbo encabulator. That's pretty good. Does that make it a hex bolt with a lobe on it? I guess it does, yeah. All right, anyway, loosen the 4 screws. We did that. Modeling platform. And take a calibration card to the printing screen tightly. After sale service card. Warranty. What's the calibration card? Is it inside of this? I'm gonna open this reluctantly. I don't want to, but I'm gonna open it. I'm hoping it's in here. There's the Feb sheet. Yep. There it is. Yep. Okay. So there it is in here. All right, let me put this back. Okay, please enter Creality Cloud app by scanning the code, download all the requirements, and find the corresponding model and download information. Okay, this is much better written, by the way. First, raise the platform, then loosen rubber screws on the left and right sides of the resin vat and take out the resin vat. Okay, so this is updated text, okay? It is a wing shape, but it's not even a wing. It has like a hex shape. So, yeah, this is much better language. I kind of just want to follow this now. Let me see if it's comparable. Yeah, I mean, this has buttons. Like, it just shows you exactly what to do. So the language isn't important, but this one is just written so much better. Loose the 4 screws on the modeling platform. Attach calibration card on this printing screen. Press settings, z-axis movement, leveling. Operate the steps below to check whether the platform would fit well with the calibration card. After confirming that the calibration card fits evenly, lock the 4 screws in the platform. So it looks like leveling hasn't changed at all. This is how I used to level back in the day. They give you a sheet, you put the thing down, and then you tighten it. It's very, very easy. You have to do it once. It looks like the difference is we're not using the vat. I remember kind of doing it with the vat, but I guess that's just different. All right, so we're gonna hit leveling, and it's already going, so it's waiting. So it's just gonna go to 0. While it's going, I'll loosen these a little bit extra just so it's super loose. There we go. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Hexalobular. Hey, you know what? I'm just glad we're learning new things, you know? Wait, yep, exactly. Yeah, use the term Torx ever again. Forevermore, it is now hexalobular drivers. That's fantastic. All right, so there we go. So it is now lowered on top of the paper. It's pressing down firmly. And typically, from what I remember, you kind of put your hand down on it so nothing moves up as you're screwing this in. And then you just tighten. Let's see. Yep. Make sure calibration card is attached evenly. Then tighten 4 screws on a plate. The printing platform has never been leveled after production. If you need to level it due to transportation or other reasons, you can refer to this step for leveling the printing platform. All right, so I'm just going to hold it, and we'll just screw it in, 1 screw at a time, and it should already technically be locked in place. It does not have to be super tight, but having it tight is good because this thing is going to go up and down 1,000,000 times and shake. All right, so that should be enough, especially because there's 4 on this machine and not just 2. I actually remember that one of my machines just had one large screw. Was it this machine? Yeah, so the Proxima was a ball style. That meant like the whole thing is on a ball. So you put it down and then you just screw it by hand, just 1 screw, which was cool. But this is way more secure. All right, so we're going to reset this position just so I can remove this and put the vat back in. So that's cool. I'm going to put this back into the thing that it belongs into. All right, we'll put it back in there. Thank you. Let's see. Is there anything other crazy stuff that we need? No, that's it. So the rest is just printing after this. All right, let's do it. So the setup is stupendously easy. It's even easier than the newer Core XY machines. There's literally nothing to do. And this is, I guess, considered manual leveling, but I mean, you guys see, it's so easy that a caveman can do it. Right? All right, let's see. This can go away. All right, let's put the vat back on. All right, screw that bad boy down. No wrong way to do this. Literally only one way this can go. It's held in place and has 2 screws on here, so that's cool. Hey, Martin. All right, I guess it's ready for us to pour in some resin. Let me get out one of these things. And let's put in some resin, and then we'll find the model and start something. Let's see how they package this. All right. And we're supposed to shake this thing real good. Look at that. And they did send the 1,000, which is really nice. Typically this would be a 500 gram container. I'm going to make sure it's super tight. Shake weight. Print the micro mini Fetter 2.0. That would be fun. Do I even have that model? I guess I do. Yeah, just like the Geico Caveman commercial, definitely. Please don't clip this. Okay. All right, so we got that. What's Halot box? Turn on camera monitoring. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, we don't have a camera plugged in, but I do have a camera. I wonder if there's some sneaky mount somewhere to mount the camera. That'd be kind of cool. Google knows everything. Finally got a chance to play with the new Raspberry Pi 5. Nice, cool. Oh, so this just is like that. Okay. Let me be on the safe side and put on some goggles. Also, goggles. I did it again. Goggles. Just because FPV, I'm constantly saying goggles, so it's just, you know, I very rarely put on gloves. I guess only for mountain biking. Worth noting, there was no PPE included, so there wasn't like gloves or a mask, anything like that in here. So yeah, don't follow my lead, everybody. Get yourself some proper PPE gloves. I'm just doing this as a very temporary solution, but you do want some high quality latex gloves for this. All right, let's do it. I'm not gonna pour in the whole thing. Should I? No, we'll pour in, I guess like 250 milligrams. Let's see. I'm gonna go about halfway. And this is already probably too much. All right, that's enough for whatever we're gonna be printing. All right, let's set that down. Get a paper towel. This does have a smell to it. I can smell it, but it is not as strong as I remember the smell. Usually the smell like used to really bother me. It's not too bad. One thing I forgot to do was put this whole thing on my tub, so let's do that. Now that I have this vat full of resin, what a great idea, Fetter. Okay, you know what? We have the technology. Let's be smart about it. I'm gonna take this stuff. I'm gonna set it down here. There we go. Look at that. Brain and thinking. Braining and thinking goes a long way. This is a hefty, big old machine. Definitely did not think that it was going to be so big. I just kind of automatically assumed it was going to be the same size as my old stuff was, which is kind of funny. All right, it's on a tray now. Which should be nice. Let's go ahead and put our vat back in. Looks like I have just about 250 mils in there. All right, that's in. I guess we can close this now. That looks so good. Like, it just looks good. Yeah, let me put this how it was since we don't need it to be close anymore. Give me a second, everybody. Here we go. Let's move it back. Man, it looks small like this, but I mean, it's huge. It's big. It's bigger than my V0. My V0 could fit inside of this. It's kind of funny. I see something green up there. Time for the hazmat suit. Yeah, backwoods, it really is. Oh, why can't that? Oh, there it goes. 3 months. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Milliliters. Milliliters. Don't worry about language. That's a secondary thing. I got it from IKEA. It was very, very inexpensive. And hopefully the other machine, the curing station, fits on here. I really hope it does. Okay. So what else we got? AP system. Feeding system. I don't have the feeding system. What's the AP system? Purification mode. Manual. No, let's go automatic. Elapsed time after printing, 20 minutes. Let's set it shorter, just to 10 minutes, okay? Oh, like after printing, it'll run for 10 minutes. Okay, we'll put it back to 20. Although, it's not gonna, we're not gonna have it sit that long. I'll just have it 10 for now. Print mode. I'm gonna change it to Dynax because we can. I'm not gonna turn on Dynax Plus because I don't have the fast stuff. So we'll keep it there. What is this? Hexotubular driver set fund. Yes. Thank you, Nuno. Now I'm going to have to find myself a set of those hexalobular. What a word. It's crazy. Wonder if you can get different color covers. I'm not sure. But I believe this is to protect from UV light, and it protects the resin from UV as well, just like on lasers. So the fact that that thing's filled with UV resin right now, if it was to hit too much light, it would start curing already. So that's why it's like that. All right, feeding system's off. This is all off. Print parameters. Oh, okay, this is where you set your exposure time, the motor speeds, all of that stuff. I'm gonna keep this stock because I don't remember off the top of my head how to do this. I used to know, but I'm not gonna touch it anymore. And there was actually like a model that you print. It was really small. I remember you printed it and it basically told you what to set everything to. I'm sure that exists too at a much better level now. All right, I think that's really it. It's updated, it's ready to go. Let me take off this glove. Actually, you know what? I'll take off both gloves. Yeah, that's why they're all orange. I believe there was also green. Obviously, my photon was green. But that's the same for lasers too, right? Like lasers also have green. Every time you say laser, I hear Dr. Evil. That's right, laser. All right, gloves off, paper towel, stuff. Let's go. All right, let's open the app. And let's see. So this also has all of those settings that I just mentioned. Exposures, motor speeds, lifting distance, all of that stuff. I'm just going to keep it completely stock just because I don't know. In fact, I'm going to reset the app because it still said there was an update, and I know there isn't one. Where is Workbench? Yeah, okay. Okay, now that's off. Okay, so that's good. It says, you know, there's no camera connected, but we'll try one maybe later. Device settings, product information, no. Cloud slice, let's hit that. My upload. So I don't have anything in here. All right, let's find a small model and figure out how to do this. If I search on here, can I search resin stuff? Like, what if I just search resin? I'm sure I can't print just anything on here. Okay, there is some resin specific models. There's a test print which could be useful. Resin printer test. Bottle drainer, that's kind of neat. Resin drip holder, that could be useful. Not so much the holder, but the funnel could be good. Let's see. There's some more tests. More vat holders. Here's one of those tilt holders, but this one's for the Halot Mage Pro, and I'm not sure if they're exactly the same. So I won't go for that. In fact, what if I type in Mage S? Would there be anything specific on here for Mage S? Let's see, models, nothing. If I type in just Mage, I believe the Mage is the same except it has an 8K screen. Well, yeah, it's coming up with literally Mage, like, you know, Wizard Mage. Table holder for Halot Mage and Mage Pro. These are cool miniatures. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to print one of mine, but setting that up, I'd have to set it up on the computer. Man, okay, so guys, any suggestions for what I should print? I mean, I could do a benchy for fun. I know people are gonna be upset at me because like their benchies aren't for these things. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Yo, the Voron 0.2 is one of my favorite machines, period. It's so good. You know, I can print Fetter 2.0. He's ignoring us. No, I'm not. Mini Fetter? How would I do that on here, though? I need to install the slicer, I guess. Alright, but I don't know any of the settings. I'm kind of hoping that the app has it, but I guess the slicer should have it. Here, let me go to a different screen on here and see where the slicer is. All right, Halot box. Install. All right, it's installed, so that was fast and easy. All right, let's see how this works. Whoops. Let's go back to this screen. Okay, let's go Launchpad. Halot box. It's already in here. Halot box. Let's open it. Okay, it's opening somewhere. No benchy, please. I know people get mad about benchies on resin machines. You could do a validation matrix, which is kind of the equivalent of a benchy. I don't know what that is, but I'm totally willing to try. All right, Halot box has opened, and it opened full screen. Please don't open full screen. Bring that over here. Whoops. Okay. I think it might have froze. Oh, okay. Got it back. All right, so let's see. So I can pick a machine. Looks like this thing is in Chinese, which is not fun. Can we find English? English. Okay. Thank you. Well, at least that was easy. Here, let me go to this view. That was easy to find. Our model list printer. So we need to add a Halot Mage S. Okay, well that was super easy. Whoa. Okay, can I move this? Oh, okay. This is one of those where I can't slide it with this mouse. I don't have a middle click. Okay, well that's gonna be kind of annoying. So Creality does this thing where they don't make it easy for, and this exists in our other slicer. They don't make it easy for trackpad users, and I use the Apple trackpad for here because it makes video editing easier for me. But I also have one of these with horizontal scroll. So yeah, see, so middle click, because there is no middle click on a trackpad. I have to like set it up. That's kind of annoying, but all right, so we have this. Let me find the model. So that would be in Creality Visits. Wow, I have a folder called Creality Visits. All right, here is Fetter. Fetter body. This one is full size. This one should be mini. Okay, let's throw that in here. The model's too large or too small. Scale to fit size? Yes, please. Okay, it scaled it in the craziest way. Mini Fetter, we have a reference. All right, let's stand it up on the feet. Okay, all right, looking good. Whoop, whoa, whoa, undo. Where is scale? Ranging? Ranging. That's fun. Lettering, split, hollow part. Ah, right. You gotta like hollow this and put a hole in it. We're gonna do that probably. But where's scale though? Honeycomb. Scale here. Move. Okay, scale is here. All right, here we go. So scale, I just want to see how big it is. In the Z. So it's 114. Let's make it 100 mil just to have like a controlled height. I know that's but it should be fast. I should print this quickly, I'm guessing. And then as far as how hollow and stuff it is, technically you want it to be hollow. So this is gonna print upside down. So it would be best if the hole was at the top, but what I can do is I can put a hole on the bottom, and I can like shake it to drain. All right, so we'll do that. So hold on, so, whoops, we don't need that. I don't want that to be selected. So let's hit this, and then where is the hollow? All right, what's this? Hollow part. Thickness 2 millimeters. Yeah, that's fine. Hollow animation, sure. Infill type, none. Infill percentage, 0. Thickness, detail levels, common. Exquisite, super. We're gonna go exquisite. All right, we're gonna generate this. Put the hole where it's meant to be. All right, let's see what it does. I can't tell if it's doing anything. Is it doing something? Okay, it's frozen. It's either working or it's frozen. And there's no way for me to tell. Oh, okay. All right, it blinked a bunch. All right, I can't tell if it's hollow, but I'm guessing it is. And then as far as hole goes, circle size 1.5 millimeters. Okay. I don't know, I'll keep it default. How do I do? Whoops. Aha. All right, let's put the hole where it's meant to be. It's going right there. All right, there's the hole. That'll make it very easy for us to pour the resin out from the inside. All right. Exquisite mini fetter. That's right. All right, and now we need supports. Supports, I'm guessing, is honeycomb. What's the hole for? So, David, because it's going to be hollow, it's going to fill with resin as it prints because it's going to print upside down. And because of that, you want it to drain. You can't have that fluid inside of it. So it's going to drain. I'll be able to drain it, and then we'll be able to clean it. All right, I'm guessing honeycomb, create honeycomb structure. It's got to be that. Wall thickness, 2. I guess. I'm going to keep it all the same because I don't know. Perforations, I have no idea. I'm just going to generate. I don't know. That didn't work. What in the world? I'm gonna undo that. Okay, so it thought maybe that it's like laying down. Wait, does this need supports? It's going to be printing upside down. Right? Yeah, because it's gonna, like right here, that's gonna have to print in midair. So, all right, hold on. Let me find if there's some other button. Clone, scale. What's backfill? Backfill shells? No. Hollow? No. Honeycomb structure. I don't know what this means. Generate honeycomb structure inside your part to decrease weight. Oh no, that's not what I want. So this is not what I want at all. I need supports. Oh, laddering. That's what that is. Oh, thank you, Johnny5. Thank you. Beside the prepare button. They do. I don't know why. I think it's so that things don't stick to the build plate. Like so the model isn't on the build plate. I don't know. But it looks like laddering. Nope, no. Nope. Nope, it's not laddering. It's definitely lettering. Delete, remove. Ranging. Measure the distance. Lay flat. Mirror honeycomb. Okay. All right. What'd you say? Use the support button beside the prepare button at the top of the page. Where is the prepare button? It won't tell me. Like, what's this thing? Support, export, prepare. Oh, support. Duh. All right, here we go. Here's all the things that need supports. Let's do platform only for fun. Yeah, all right, this is good. That's very minimal. That is very minimal, and looks like he's even on supports. Let's just do all. We'll delete, yeah. I kind of feel like this needs more, but I don't know enough. I don't know enough. Your chin is going to fail. Ranging? I don't know. It looks okay. It looks like it's a decent angle. Oh, it looks like I can pretty easily add stuff. Like to this, to here. Why don't we add a few here? Okay. And then definitely some in this area. I believe the hole is there. Well, let's add a few into here. And I could be wrong, but it seems like it's the right thing to do. All right, don't want to go overboard, but we're going to be doing that. Should I add a couple more on the bottom here? Yeah, right? Like, it's the bottom. We won't see it. I'd rather it not fail. So we'll do that. Let's add a few more in there. There we go. All right, from what I remember, this type of thing should be okay. There we go. All right, we'll do that. Did our hole go through, by the way? Because obviously I didn't notice it. Like, I don't see it anymore. If I go back to prepare, where's my hole? Fail to add hole. Depth, 10 mils. What am I missing here, everybody? Removed all the supports. Why put the hole there? No, I'm not drilling. No, I'm not drilling into resin. Like with, you know what I mean? Like, did all this get removed? Like, I must have pressed something that reset or something. Guys, I don't have any experience with this. I'm just clicking around. It's evident. I'll have to learn a little bit more, but just bear with me. This setup's stressing me out. I mean, it's stressing me out. Definitely. Okay, so that should have worked. Now we're gonna go to a hole. Circle. Yep. Yep. So I want it to go right there and go upward. Okay, there we go. This is how I want it. And now I want to add supports. There we go. So I must have reset it. So I can tell that it's hollow. The hole's in the right place. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, y'all. Now we're cooking. Let me add a few more supports. And we should be off to the races. Okay. Yeah. Now we're good. Let's do the feet. So everywhere these things go, there will be a little dot. It's just the way this works, but it's worth it to have your print not fail. There we go. I'll add one more here. And these are very easy to remove typically from what I remember. I remember this was never a problem. Let's put one in the center here like that. I think we should, whoops. Like that. All right, I think we need to have a couple here. Just to keep it from failing in weird spots. All right, there we go. All right, the chin, all that stuff's fine. I don't see that stuff being a problem. Okay, let's give it a go. The lack of bulge is bothering me. Excuse me? How much of a bulge do you want? My whole body's a bulge. Twitter's great at generating and answering all the questions as a noob would have with us. Exactly. Good example of what a new user would experience. Exactly the whole point of everything I'm doing. Right there. Doing these things live like this instead of a generated video that's edited is literally the user experience. Yeah, my whole body's a bulge. We don't need any more bulge. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna hit slice. All right, and now I can see stuff. All right. Wild. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna do it. Do I hit save, print, upload? Which one do I hit? I mean, let's save this, I guess, right? All right, desktop's fine for now. What's the difference between print and upload? And like, why can't I do anything now? Is it still saving? Oh yeah, okay, so it's still saving. I wish there was like a way for me to see what it's doing. Oh, I can see, it's on the bottom. It's down here. See this tiny little ball right there? So that's the only way I can see. Oh, you guys can't see that far down. Right there. So that little yellow bar down here is it saving this. So it's gonna take a while. Don't forget to add colors. Do you want to print the Smurf feather? Well, this is gonna be gray. All I have is gray. Yeah, I mean, this is, I'm literally just, you know, there's no BS here. Like, this is literally me trying to figure this out with you guys here. Is the slicer different for resin printers? Yeah, they're a little bit different. Generally speaking the same, but they all have, like, their own settings, their own language, their own styles for things. Like, you know, you saw me figure it out. Like, I noticed there were some issues. We went back, pressed some buttons, we got it at the end. But if you had zero experience, it could somewhat be frustrating, I guess. It might take a while because feather is so complex. I'm thinking this is going to take an hour. I have no idea how resin printing works. Can someone tell me why it needs supports when it's printing in liquid form and upside down? So it needs supports because things that are flat or some kind, they call them islands, sometimes things just print out of nowhere. And when the thing rises, it'll literally just be in the liquid. And also it could get stuck to the sheet. When it gets stuck to the sheet and it will keep exposing that area, it's just going to make a giant blob that's going to just pull up a giant mess. Or even better yet, it'll get suctioned to the FEP sheet and the only thing that'll come up is just the actual build area and nothing else. So you do need it to support itself or else the printing in the air thing won't work. It's just printing upside down. It's very similar to FDM in the sense where instead of your filament laying down in a layer, it's just like it's flashing it in a tiny layer, 0.05 millimeters. So it's very much the same as printing FDM in that sense. You can't print in space unless you're in space. Right. Or unless you're printing like in one of those gel formats. We are not even halfway in the save. I regret doing it. I can hit cancel. Should I hit cancel? Or should I just let it save and unbox the other part? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Should I hit cancel and send it first? Or should I just let it do its thing and unbox? That's right. Yeah, because 3D Max doesn't do resin. But yeah, I'm giving away a spool of PLA+. Chuck says cancel. You guys with Chuck or what? Keep going. Shanna says cancel. Cancel. All right. That's enough. Send it. Cancel start. Let it save. Oh, we got one for let it save. Let it go. You can unbox other stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Send it. Send it like cancel. Because send it. Do it. Unbox. Whoa, I didn't realize I could zoom in like that. Let it ride. I mean, it looks pretty even now. At first, there was a lot of cancels. I was ready to hit that button. All right, let it do its thing. Let's unbox this. We need it anyway. Or actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's be logical about this, okay? If we're logical, this thing's going to be printing. While it's printing, we'll have nothing to do. Let's send it. I'm going to send it. Hit cancel. Oh, at least that was quick. I was worried that it was going to be like a whole thing. Okay, now should I hit print or upload? I'm thinking print. You can save it without it. Yeah. Okay, just, yeah, Jesse, I'm assuming. Let it save and unbox. It's too late, guys. I already canceled it. All right, I'm gonna hit print. I'm gonna hit print. All right, print. Now what? Nothing on the screen. Oh, it's doing the yellow thing again. All right, so I guess these files are huge. Nothing on the screen of the printer. Now you're thinking. Right. I'm trying, Kalen. Is it Callan or Kalen? Don't even answer. It looks like it's Callan. Damn, we got some funk playing. Look at that. 14K. So they are just huge files. Files aren't huge. It's just slicing takes a long time usually because of anti-aliasing. I see. Johnny, I appreciate your advice. Thank you. Start all over again. 4-hour print time. Need to shrink it. Too late. Where's the print time? Well, it's 4-hour print time in normal speed, but I have the machine in whatever the crazy speed is. It probably won't finish, but at least we'll see a ton of it. And look how big this thing is. It's crazy big. What's 100 millimeter inches? Oh, what's 100 millimeters in inches? 100 millimeters in inches is 3.94 inches. So basically 4 inches. Chuck. Oh, Kalen. Okay. Don't worry, everyone gets it wrong. Kalen, my name is Fedor, and it's spelled F-E-D-O-R. I know all about people getting my name wrong. There's literally a 1% chance of somebody looking at my name and saying Fedor. So I get it, and I'm sorry. And so many more layers, right. Right, it is a million layers. So it looks like it's only going to use 14 milliliters. And we poured in about 250. The model size is still 106 millimeters tall because I made that platform. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm in that boat, Shannon. Oh, with your last name? Oh man, I'm not even gonna try to say it, I don't think. Alir. Shannon Alir is how I would say it as a Russian-speaking American. I know you haven't tested it yet, but what are your thoughts on the K2 Plus? Just asking because I got an early deal. Nice. It's cool to see people getting the deal. I think it's going to be awesome. I think they're going to learn everything that they learned, not only from the K1 and not the K1 Max, but also with the K1C, which kind of was like the updated version of the K1 and the updated version of the K1 Max. And the newer K1 Max is literally the K1C Max. So if they take all those improvements, elaborate on it, and also give us the multi-material system, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. I want a big machine with the capacity to print multicolor. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I haven't tested it. There's zero correspondence to them sending me one, so I'm not sure when I'll get it or if I'll even get it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Fednor, Fender, Ferdo. Somebody called me Feather the other day and stuck with it. I've had people call me Heather, which is hilarious. Feeder, Fedor is probably the most common just because it's Fedor, and that is kind of Fedor. Yeah, Feder is pretty rare. Huh. Ferris Bueller, but without the B. Euler. Okay. Euler. That's kind of cool, actually, now that you say it. Shannon Euler. Cool name. It's a cool name. I've been asking you about the K2 Plus for like 8 years. It's been 82 years. Try to say my last name. Chandonnay. Chandonnay. It's Chandonnay. It's not Shandonnet. Chandonnet would be so American. Chandonnay. Time is so long due to the girth of the model. Don't worry, I'm in the same boat. That is the best fat joke I've ever heard. Nice. I like it. Sergei Fedorov, yep. See? He's sensitive about his girth. He's kind of a hat. That's true. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to, but you know, I did a vote and the majority voted, so we're here. This is still really cool. Maybe not as cool as the Micron is going to be when it's done, but yeah. I do have to make some mods for it, and hopefully they'll come in handy at some point. I do need to make a mod to move the board up, and that was one of the options for the poll. But it is what it is. We're here. I'll get to it. Close. Put the T on the end. Shandonnet. Kind of like bonnet. So it's Shandonnet. Nice. Shandonnet. All right, so we're about 3/4 of the way. That's it? Oh, cool. So it's Celeb Shandonnet. It's still slicing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you guys see this white line down here? That white line is the load bar. Feder, you still use the Q1 Pro almost daily. The Q1 Pro has been amazing. Its failure rate is like 0. I did have one time it like tried to curl on the first layer, and we just restarted the print and it was fine. Literally has been an amazing machine. I have it at the office. I don't have it here, but I have it at the office and it's been just phenomenal. Upgraded stepper motors. The K1 already had the heat block with the K1C. I do not, Pacala. P. Pacala. There is a finished print on the X1 Carbon, so let's check that out. I've been printing a ton of stuff for my daughter here. She has a whole bag of these little wiggly things. Here's the next installment. So we got some some stringing. We got some wiggly little bunnies in kind of like a warm white with white in the eyes. So this is gonna go in her little bag here, along with some little wiggly gators. We have a bunch of these crazy looking dragons that are printed on the mini. A bunch of different little wiggly cats. Come on, focus. It's trying to focus on my face. But there's the super high quality. A bunch of different colors for the cats. We got white. We got a little gray going on. We got a black one, an orange one. A bunch of different colors, a bunch of different little things. So she'll have some fun with these, and whichever ones she doesn't use, I'm going to put into the Toys for Tots. There should be some more information coming soon for Toys for Tots for those that are going to be joining us this year. We've printed thousands of toys for Toys for Tots, and we're going to continue to do so this year as well. So pay attention to the Discord for that. Yeah, these guys came out literally flawless. There was some stringing on one of them, but obviously not a big deal. Yeah, here's a light blue one. Very light blue. All 3D Max colors. A whole bag of them. And oh, here's what'll be fun to check out while this thing's still loading. How much waste came off of 10 of these little tiny prints. I will show you guys because I cleared it to show. All right, so here is the waste. All right, this camera. Here is the waste from 10 of those little guys. It's a ton. It definitely wastes a ton. And this had only one color swap. Well, two with the black dots. So if you imagine what the dragons were, the dragons with the crystal coming out of them and different color eyes, that was a ton of waste. Like literally a painful amount of waste. All right, looks like we're ready to print. So let me put this stuff back. Depends on your needs, color or not, higher temp materials or not. What do you do with waste like that? I have been just putting it into a bin. I have a giant 3D printed bin. So it's all just in here. And I have already filled another one of those. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. You can use it for insulation for certain things. I'm going to try recycling it. I don't really know. I'm going to try to eventually reduce the amount of that stuff. Yeah, there is a dude behind me, yeah. He's always watching, that fella. Ship me your poop. Yeah, just something. I don't know. That YouTube short's kind of creepy. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, I literally jump scare all the time. Poop launcher, trebuchet. They have one. All right, so this says there is a password error. I don't even know what that is, considering I don't have a password. What is going on? What do you mean? What's the password to? What am I entering a password to? I don't have a password. Please check and confirm the password on your 3D printer screen. Oh. Print settings. Camera monitor? What? Print settings. Where's camera monitor? Oh, I have the set one? Halot box password. Okay, I'll make it this. Well, this is a weird thing to do. Let's see if that works. That's what it was. So you can set a password. Why don't they do that on all their machines? That's actually, now that I think about it, that's fantastic. So I set a password on there. And now there's a password so that not just anything can be sent to the machine. That's great. I mean, assuming I have an account. So that's what it is. So that's actually pretty cool. Hey, love watching your videos. Just been lurking while working on some 3D modeling and other stuff. Having an amazing stream. Thank you, Caitlin. I really appreciate that. You know, this one is a little bit less informed. Usually when I do these streams, as you might know, I have some knowledge with FDM machines, but this is a whole new different thing. So we're figuring out together, and hey, everyone's getting the experience of what it would be like to do this when you get it, and hopefully it'll help somebody. Okay, let's send the file. It says sending. No, not at all. So this was actually a problem with a bunch of different machines that are on the cloud. At one point or another, something happened, some glitch happened somewhere on the cloud, and prints were sent to everyone's machines. This happened to different manufacturers. Bamboo was one of them where it happened to them, where all machines that were online started printing a file. Whether there was a file, whether there was filament in there or another print on, whatever. Some machines even broke because of it. This prevents that completely. You can't literally print to it because the password is set on the machine, and that's local. So that's great. That's really cool. When someone breaks into my house, I don't think they're going. That's not what it's for. Come on. No worries. It's fun learning new things. Yes, I think so too. Put your clone in bed with your wife. Sleep on the couch. See what happens. She wouldn't notice. I sleep like a rock. She would definitely not notice. I didn't know it was that bad. It's not that bad, but it has happened. It's happened several times. I think it might have been. It wasn't Elegoo. It was. I think it was. Who makes the Cobra? Anycubic, maybe. Anycubic makes Cobra. I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't want to misquote that, so don't quote me on that. But there was another manufacturer that it happened to, and obviously it's thousands of machines that are sitting online. So this prevents it, which is great. All right, start printing. Make sure the platform is clean. It is. It's leveled. All right, we're going. View? Oh, if it has a camera. Maybe I should find the camera. Let's do this one. All right, here it goes. It's about to take a dunk. Pick this up some. There we go. There he goes. It took the dunk. Looking good. The fan just turned on. Okay, that is the fan for the... Okay, there's a little bit of a smell, but it's not strong. Anycubic was the one? Okay, yep. Good to see our printer getting wet for the first time. Wild. Okay, so we do have a full preview on here, which is nice. The thickness is set to 0.05. It's saying that it's on the first layer. So you guys saw how it just jumped up like that. So what just happened was the screen flashed, its UV ray, and it made a sheet of plastic for the feet, or actually the base right now. And then it went up and then lowered again a little bit higher, flashed again, and then it's going to go again, do that, and that's how it works. If the resin was clear, we'd be able to see the light coming through there, but it's not like that. So it is going. It's still on layer 1. I don't know what it's taken that long on it, but it says it's going to be a 5-hour print, so we'll see how that works. If I go here, can I still see... Can I set that print speed on there, or what? No, it looks like I can't go back to the main menu anymore. So the motor speed is set to 20. Exposure time is 2.8 seconds. There is a light off delay for 4 seconds. So it's going to go basically 3 seconds and then 4 seconds of light off delay. It lifts up 8 millimeters high. That's interesting. I don't really know enough. Cushion layer, 10 millimeters. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to mess with any settings for now, guys. If this takes a long time, it's just going to have to, because first print, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to make a critical mistake. Previously, though, in the settings, we did set it to whatever the Dynamax mode was, whatever it was. Also, worth noting, this entire time, I haven't smelled anything. So this thing seals pretty good. Let me open the app and see what we got going on. I do have a bunch of icons pulling up on here, so let's see what those notifications are. I don't see them anymore. All right, let's go to Workbench and to our machine. Okay, so it looks like it's on layer 3. This says layer 5, so it is a little behind. I wonder why. 0.10%. Use time 26 seconds. Runtime is going to be 5 hours. Filament needed. I love that it still says filament. Filament used. Okay. Printing parameters. No. So nothing I can do from here. I can pause it. I can stop it. Device settings. Device information. No. Remove device. No. Cancel. Device sharing. So I can share it with a maximum of 3 users. That's kind of interesting. You can do some fun remote printing. I've seen some people doing that with Prusa's. Edit device? No, that's just the name. Okay, so I can't really do much from here. I can just see that it's online, and I can do the basic things like stopping it and whatnot. I mean, it does give me all the information. It's saying that I am, Feder Sosnan, is printing this thing, and I can't see it because I don't have a camera hooked up, but that would be on there to be able to see, which is kind of cool. Is there anything else in here that's of use? I don't think so. There is a very strange 3 icon next to the icon, but I can't see it in here. There's nothing I can press that shows me that. Let me maybe go to the other printer. No. That printer is obviously offline. This one is online. Explore. I'm not sure what that little thing is trying to show me, but I don't have any mentions, likes, or any of that stuff. So I'm not sure why there's a 3 next to Creality Cloud, but whatever. Well, okay, I guess we're in it for the long haul. It is already on layer 18, but there is 2,120 layers, so it's going to be a while. But it will eventually come out of that thing, and we'll be able to see it. So, and if it does come out with nothing there, then we know it failed. What's view mean? Can I see any kind of other things? Okay, so this is just the same stuff. I wonder how that fast mode works. I honestly don't know. I don't know enough about this stuff. I'm going to save this file just for giggles here. Oh, saved. Oh, so it just had to slice. It saved instantly this time. Yeah, it did save. So that's just a matter of slicing. All right. All right, it is what it is. I just thought I'd let you know that my parts printed a white PTG came out perfect. Then caps from motorized awning. Nice. I like seeing the X1C being the new kid on the block for once. This might be a hot take, but I hate bamboo. I feel like for someone's first printer, they should learn how it works. I have a very, to be completely honest, I have a very mixed feeling about bamboo machines. The performance is, listen, it would be hilarious for somebody to say they don't perform well. They are amongst the best, if not the best, current machines. They've changed 3D printing forever, and 3D printers forever, and 3D printer manufacturers forever. They've changed multi-materials forever, even though Prusa did it before. This is the best way to currently do it, and everyone's mimicking them for a reason. I don't like the way that they handle some of the cloud stuff, and just some of that stuff is too DJI for me personally, but they are DJI, you know what I mean? But even with that said, like I said, I know who the machines are for. That's why I started this channel. That's why I like to check out as many 3D printers as possible, because I love to see how different companies do it. Bamboo is one of them. And to me, recommending them is so easy because they print amazing. They're for a specific type of person, which happens to be the majority. Not for everybody. I will still pick my Trident right over here, or my V0.2 that's on my desk, over those machines, just because I love tinkering, I love building, I love customizing. These machines are not for that. There is tinkering, there is modifications, there is things you can do to them, but they don't lend themselves to it. And that's fine. I'm not saying that that's wrong. They take a different approach. But I understand when some people don't like it. And I hate it when people just say they're the best and there's nothing else. I hate that so much, because that's just not true. They're also very expensive, and not a lot of people can afford them. That's why I'm really intrigued by the A1 Mini and its AMS system, the AMS Lite, because they seem to function, in most cases for me personally, even better than this. And they're less than a quarter of the price of this machine. So I'm starting to understand their ecosystem more. They're very much like Apple in that sense, where once you get one, the ecosystem helps itself and it works together. But everyone else is catching up or has caught up. So I'm actually really excited to see what Bamboo does next. They've obviously held off for a reason. They started and they just manufactured a whole bunch of stuff, and then they've dialed back. So I'm waiting for them to do the next thing, and I'm hopeful that they do it big so that they push the whole genre, the whole 3D printing community forward again. And I think they're gonna do it, and that's just me being honest. So I love them for that. They might not be for everybody, and I think that's okay. I hate the division that some of the Bamboo fans have brought to 3D printing. I literally hate it. It's never been as bad. Going on Facebook groups is the most toxic thing possible. And it's just frustrating and annoying. But at the end of the day, they're great machines. There you go. That's my little spiel. I hope Creality can send you a K2. I know, me too. So I know what the hell to do when I get mine. We all need your instructions. I'm sure it'll be simpler than ever. They've definitely learned, and they have so many people dedicated to this stuff now. Can you leave the stream running till a print completes? Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. But we'll be. We still have. Oh man, it's almost 12. I don't even know how late it is. We got to do that unboxing. Claim you know it until you work for the Trump campaign. Oh my God. No, I definitely don't know it all whatsoever, and that's funny. My big complaint is the waste you can have. More waste. Yeah, that is the fact. I find that to be 100% true. I don't always like that myself, but it is what it is. The price is too high. It is. Bamboo's going tool changer. I hope so. I hope so. Because once again, it'll push that entire genre. And right now, a tool changer, you either have to make one. It's very expensive. It's very hard to do. Or you buy one. It's very expensive. 4 times the cost of a Bamboo machine. So, you know. My only problem is Bamboo. With Bamboo is their fans telling me 3D printing ain't a hobby. I hate that so much that it hurts my feelings. Like, Get over yourself. Just because you like printing and not the printer, that's you. Do you. Why hate on somebody else? One of my favorite things about 3D printers is that I can make a custom 3D printer. I love the mechanics. I love the machine part of it. It's like building a robot to me, but the robot can produce things. And for anybody to tell me that that's not cool, hey man, just, go and hang out by yourself with the other folks that agree with you, and just, why are you hating on me? That's ridiculous. So Martin, that's my whole point. Like, I hate that part, and there's no denying that that existed before, but not to this degree. The hardcore Bamboo fans that can't handle other machines are just, they're almost far too gone. Oh my God, 3D and T, what are you doing?
3D print sauce memberships.
Well, thank you so much, man. That's crazy. Thank you very much. Also, I keep saying man. I don't know if you're a man or not, and I apologize for that, but thank you very much. Yeah, the Bamboo, yeah. I mean, listen, I am a huge Apple fan. I use all Apple products. I have plenty of custom Windows machines. I have Linux machines. I build all computers, but for my personal use and for my professional use for work, I use Apple machines because they're just better for what I like to do. And that might be the case for you if you're a professional with 3D printing. The Bamboo machines might be better for you, and that's okay. It's cool that they exist. I hate the division. I hate the hate. I think it's stupid. But I like everything else. By the way, guys, once again, I mentioned this before. Please thank the people that are giving you the memberships. 3D and T, thank you very much. Hey, look at that. Yeah, very cool. Thank you so much. Thank you, Stream Elements. Yeah, it's painful. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool that there's a husband and wife team. I like that. Dave and Terry, nice to meet you both. Ah, 3D and T. That's cool. I like that. I like that. That's neat. Android for life. Hey, listen, I have an Android device right over here, and I'm using it to control my cameras and all that. I have plenty. Have used them, but for me, there's just some use cases where having that phone professionally even is just so much better. So I'm on iPhone for that. It integrates entirely with my computer, all my emails, my messages, the photos, all of that stuff. The ecosystem, like Bamboo's trying to build, it's just better for what I do. But yeah, I like Android for Android, and I use Android for Android, and I appreciate Android for Android, and I always will. I own a Bamboo P1P and 2 Vorons. I love them each in their own way. Exactly. There's things I don't like about this, and there's things I don't like about that, and that's okay. Yes, no, none of them, I don't want to say none, but majority of them will never fix it on their own. They will send it back. They will return it. They'll buy a new one. Yeah, I know. That's okay. I will work on mine. Shame that the P1S is not open source. I agree. Ha! I have FDM machines. Now, which ones am I supposed to hate? Any of them. Just pick a brand and hate the rest. That's what you're supposed to do, apparently. I just don't like it when companies stop you from using other companies' stuff or block it entirely, like Apple. So, I mean, look, I don't want to get into an argument or anything, but I run Windows on my Mac almost all the time. I run a thing called Parallels, which lets me run any Windows. It lets me either boot completely into Windows or open any Windows-only application right alongside Mac. I don't even notice a performance degradation. It works instantly. Like I said, I use it professionally, so I use apps from all over the place. That is something that you cannot do on Windows. And Windows actually blocks you from running anything Apple related completely and never will it let you use it. Whereas Apple has always allowed you to use Windows. They have incorporated apps stock like Boot Camp that lets you boot Windows if you wanted to. There's all sorts of applications that let you run Windows apps entirely. In fact, the current MacBook Pros are so powerful that you can run games, like full 3D games. Like, for example, I can run Diablo 4 entirely on my laptop using Parallels or something similar that runs Windows and the game on it, and it runs smooth at 60 FPS. It's an absolute powerhouse, and I'm not blocked in any way from using anything. I run every peripheral. I run every kind of app ever. I use virtual machines for Linux. I am definitely an Apple Power user, but I'm not blocked in any single way from anything I want to do with my MacBook Pro. And I have an older one now. I guess it's like 3 years old already. Let's see what I have. Yeah, I have a M1 Max MacBook Pro, and I think they're on like what, M3 now, M2 Plus, I don't know. So yeah. Hey Feder, I dropped my channel link on Discord. Did you ever get a chance to check out my 3D printing videos yet? I believe so, right? I have before. It's hard for me to jump into Discord while I'm on these things. I don't see it about anything. Where did you? I don't see the channel. I don't see the channel. 3D print showcase? No. I don't see it in 3D print chat. I don't see it in a chat about anything. I don't have any DMs. So 3D Your Life, I don't see it. So with this resin printer, at this point, do you have any way to know if it's a failed print? No, you don't really know until it starts to come out. And honestly, that's mostly because it is a opaque resin, I guess. Hey, Sean, it's going. It's going, man. This is a very... So there's some unexpected things about the machine. Some things I still remember, some things don't. This thing's massive. We've just been kind of talking about Bamboo and fanboys and how mine's been, that type of thing. I'm thankful for Bamboo. It's made constantly clogging. Some of us ain't lose 6mm of Z, but now it has a proper Bamboo hot end. Nice. The only reason I don't like Bamboo is the fact that so many people are just getting them and making fun of other printers. Yes. Like, seriously, dude, there's other printers better than Bamboo. Yeah, that's a thing. It'll be their first machine, and they, for some reason, have some kind of chip on their shoulder. Yeah, I've unfortunately met many folks like that, that talk down to me all the time. So, yeah, I know. I really, really, really don't like that. But that part aside, the performance, like I said, the performance is amazing, especially my personal opinion about the smaller machines. The smaller machines I really, really like. Yep, yes, it does. It does. If you have one, the other one fits right together, and then now your phone and tablet and laptop and you know, their software suites. Yeah, I agree, and I do use. Sorry, camera, stop following me. I do use Final Cut Pro, which is Mac only, and that's another one of those things where I could use a Windows only app on my Mac perfectly with extreme performance, but I cannot use a Mac app on Windows because there's no support. Yeah, so that's definitely a thing. Got it. Backwards Apple lets no one run their stuff. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they don't let anyone run. There's nothing stopping people from supporting it, is there? Oh, talking about the hardware. Yeah, okay. Yeah, hardware. Yeah, I'm behind in the chat, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I see what you mean. Like, they want to do proprietary hardware, just like Bamboo. or DJI. They do proprietary hardware so that they have full control. And the reason why I've always liked it, to be completely honest, and I didn't like how they went with Intel in some cases, was because the way that they do it, and this is just like Bamboo does, they know their particular setups. So the hardware works with software together very well. Whereas on the Windows camp, sometimes things just don't work whatsoever. When you build it, you have to make sure that some RAM is compatible with this motherboard or it doesn't work, and there's lists, and it makes it really, really complicated, whereas here it's all controlled. It's a user experience thing and not so much that aspect of it. So I understand completely what you're saying, but I also understand the other side of it, and I personally don't mind that. All right, let me try to keep up with the chat here. Also, Feder, if you build a DIY type 3D printer, do you think building something like Rolahan's Rook MK1 or 1.20 would be better, just overall ease to use the build just as a good printer? Yeah, I hear amazing things about the Rook. People seem to love that little simple machine. I personally have the V0.2. It is on my desk. It's right next to this machine. It's actually much smaller than this, which is kind of funny. I love that printer. I don't know about ease of use, though. Now that it's set up, it's extremely easy, but building it, setting it up was pretty hard. It is a very advanced kit, I guess, thing. You got to be really, really into it to do it. I personally love it. Like, that's my favorite part of the hobby, but definitely not for everybody to build one. But if you were building one, I would suggest a larger machine. The Trident was far, far, far easier to build than the smaller V0. And as far as I understand, the Rook is actually easy to build as well. Can you keep recording and upload a video later? Yeah, well, I'm not going to be able to record like a time lapse, but when it's done, like in the morning, when I come down here, I'll do a short and upload it. I typically do that with new machines that I unbox. I'm usually like, oh, we unboxed this machine yesterday, and here's the first print, like that type of thing. Why does the printer bed go up and down? So when the print bed gets down to the bottom when it starts, right, it adds a 0.05 millimeter gap between itself and the screen, so there's just that fluid there, and when the screen flashes, it makes that piece plastic. So now plastic is squished between the build plate and the sheet, so then it comes up and it brings it back down just a little bit higher, again 0.05 millimeters higher this time. So now there's another gap of that liquid there. It flashes again, and now that's plastic, and it goes again. It lifts up, comes back down a little bit higher now with more gap. So it eventually just builds itself up, and it does that so there's no air bubbles, and it has to peel and move it so that the fluid goes underneath of it. So that's why you see it kind of bounce up and down, and it'll just keep going that way until we see the entire print. Guys, before it is 12 here, because it does look like we just have a couple minutes left. Here, let me minimize this. Please don't forget to jump into the chat. On the top of the chat, there's a pinned comment. There's 6 minutes left. You guys can. Wow. How do we stop that from happening? I think it's this. There we go. Anyway, sorry. There's 5 minutes left to have a chance to potentially win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. All you have to do is be in the United States, stay till the end because you have to be here, you have to be present to win, and you have to answer the questions that you see right here in order for you to be here. So there's 52 people that entered. Pretty good chances to win, so don't forget about that. And then also shop that 3D Print SOS for some cool merch that I designed myself, non-AI nonsense, just myself, as well as some cool 3D print related things like mats. Really good to put your printer on, for example, or shirts and things like that. But this thing is almost over, so keep that in mind. That's pinned to the top. I love my DJI because it works. I also use DJI drones for work, non 3D print related work. Yeah, so yeah, I'm very familiar with DJIs. I have several. I've had several. I have several now. They're phenomenal drones. There's not many that are close in performance. They make fantastic products. I'm not saying it's not doable. I'm just saying it is hard. And it was definitely harder than my Trident, that's for sure. Maybe not in the configuration my Trident is now, because now it's, first of all, it's sick. I love that thing. But it definitely has more stuff, so it's even more complicated now, but it is what it is. Feder, you might like virtual it's a VMware Fusion for your Mac. It's free and doesn't limit you as much. I mean, Parallels, I have a Parallels version. It is, there's no limit. It unlocks all the hardware. I'm familiar with that, by the way. It unlocks the crap out of it. There's like a pro version and it's fantastic, but it's definitely not free. So I'm actually not sure. I wasn't even sure. I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't even sure. I didn't even know that there was a totally free version. I thought it was paid as well. Right. It only matters on new upcoming products, not products that are already here. And also, it still might not happen. There's still a very low percentage of the ban going through. I may already be a winner. 3 minutes left. I'm getting ready to place an order through 3D Max for their 10 kilograms bundle. Getting the assortment of colors, logo. Nice. Make sure you use 3D Print SOS for the discount code because that gives you 5% off for your entire order, no matter what you order on there. I also think that people buy Bamboo because of its minimalistic design. Right. It is beautiful looking. Because of its closed-off type of printer, people don't get into the fun of printing and tinkering, and they just turn it. Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And that's fine. Those people were never going to get into the hobby. They would be very frustrated with a more manual machine. So, to me, let them have it as long as they let me have mine. And it's annoying when they try not to. So, I get it. Broadcom owns VMware now, and they released the VM Workstation and Fusion free for personal use. Oh, neat. Okay, that must be new, because I've been using Parallels for 2 or so years, right? How old is my machine? Hold on, let me check. This is a 2021 already? Jeez. I feel like this thing just came out. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to check it out, because that's cool. We agree, Zumi. We know. We're not saying that. What he's saying, or Luke is saying, is that there's a lot of haters literally saying that 3D printing is not a hobby, and they're trying to gatekeep it from people for whatever reason. It's like, it's really weird and toxic. And like 3D printing, the 3D printers are a hobby. Like, to me, like, I love the machines. In fact, I spend more time sometimes tinkering with the machine than I do printing. It just, you know, it's just, yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. If you use the code, it already considers it as an affiliate link. So basically, 3D Print SOS, the coupon code tells them that you know, I told you to use the code, so that's the link for us together. And then as a kickback, it gives you 5% off. So it's not only a discount code, it also links it to me, if that makes sense. Zumi. Yeah, that for me it's the most fun. When I started with the Ender 3, the first things I did was tweak it, design parts for it, try to make it better. It's just, for me, there's no going back from that. I'm always going to be doing that. As machines become more appliances, I'm going to be modding them. I'm going to be tweaking them. I'm going to be making custom ones. You're not going to stop me. So Don, if you guys, first of all, I didn't know if that still exists. If you guys find a 10% off coupon, then if you feel so inclined, then please use my affiliate link. Because then even if you use my affiliate link but don't use my code, then it still links to my account. But if you just go on the website and obviously get the 10% off, it won't link it. So if you want to give some kind of kickback to the channel, use the affiliate link in the description. That'll take you to the site, and then you can use whatever code you want. The only reason why I said to use 3D Print SOS for the 5% was because I thought the 10% was already done, because Father's Day already passed, obviously. I'm interested to see how you like that 3D printer. I am too interested to how I see. I do already see it coming up, so I might stick around for a little bit longer just to see. I also just realized we never unboxed it, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to do the filament giveaway, and then I'm going to unbox the station, and then we'll see how far we get. Hopefully we can get a peek for the print. Either way, though, I will end up figuring out how to use this machine and probably make some kind of content revolving it. My hope is that both these things fit on this tray. Like, that's kind of my #1 goal at this point. Because this is the only amount of space that I have over there for this setup, so we'll see. All right, let's get this going. So let's do the giveaway. I'm gonna go to my other screen as I normally do. Good luck, everybody, everyone that entered. All right, so let's go to winners here. We're gonna draw a winner. One, please. We're gonna hit draw. It's gonna load forever. All right, there we go. Pick. Are you in the United States? Yes. All right, we got ourselves a winner. Did you answer the question? Yes. All right, and I asked Resin or FDM or both, why and why not? And you wrote both. I know nothing about Resin. Nice to see some stuff about it. Yeah, I have literally never featured it on the channel. All right, announce with avatars. Announce. Congratulations to Jeffrey G. Jeffrey G, are you in the chat? And as always, guys, if Jeffrey G is not in the chat and doesn't claim it in about 5 minutes or so, I will choose another winner. So let us know, Jeffrey G, are you in the chat? I just did major repairs on my Q1 Pro tool headboard. New hot end and new fan shroud support sent me to fix my problem. Had again of the shroud falling during an ABS set of prints. Oh man, I've had none of that stuff. I'm gonna be printing nylon, ABS constantly, all kinds of stuff. But glad to hear they sent you stuff. I know Chili Tech is always really good about sending parts to get your problems fixed. Birdo in the back looks scary. It is. Hey, nice. There he is. Congratulations, Jeff. There's another Jeff. I never win. Well, you did today. So here's the deal, Jeff. So here's what I need you to do, good sir. So first, head to the website, okay, to 3D Max website. Take a look at their PLA Plus, none of the carbon stuff, just straight PLA Plus, and choose a color that's currently in stock, okay? And then you need to email me at fedor@3dprintsos.com. Fedor is spelled F-E-D-O-R. You can find my email in the About section of the YouTube page in case you can't find it or something, but it's fedor@3dprintsos.com. Send me an email with your full name, your shipping address, and your choice of filament that's currently in stock, okay? Please let me know in the chat, confirm that you understand those requirements. So did I win that? I like that. Let me know, Jeff. Our print says that we have 4 hours and 44 minutes to go. Got it, we'll do. Okay, cool. Yeah, one of the other things that I remember is whatever that fast mode was. I believe before it used to be called vroom. What that movement, when it does go up and down, that's the part that it increases. So when it's time to move, it doesn't just go at 50 or whatever it is. It goes fast, like fast enough to almost splash the liquid sometimes. I'm gonna unpackage it right now. Yes, it really is. I was thinking about putting some laser pointers in the eyes. How tall is Mini? We're doing it at 100 millimeters. What is this? What's this? Someone else said that as well. What's watchers check? Oh, watchers check. Like how many people are watching but didn't hit 9. I mean, didn't hit 9. Didn't hit like. Is that what you mean? It was 4 hours, 30 minutes ago. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't move? No, it was 5 hours. David, it said 5 hours on the machine 30 minutes ago. I mean, it says it's on layer 204. So it's moved up and down 204 times out of 2,120. And, worth noting, I haven't smelled anything. And usually, I would have to like leave the room. There's been many times where I've printed and I've just been so irritated, headaches. I know personally when I'm printing resin, and I know not everyone is as affected by that as I am. All right, let's get this thing unboxed. It's already 12:06. I usually don't go this late, but I'm gonna do it. Looks like I can just pull this down. Let's see. All right. So this thing is also very large. Very, very large. Wow. I don't know if it's going to fit. I really hope it does. Let's see. How does this work? Here, let's do this. Filter. Did I do it correctly last week to claim the filament? You did. I'm guessing you haven't gotten it yet. Like I've said before, and good thing you reminded me, 3D Max waits to bundle these filaments with some other orders, as well as they wait for me to give them a bunch. So sometimes they've waited up to 3 weeks before they shipped it. So please be patient. But there hasn't been somebody that hasn't gotten it. The filament always gets there. So just keep that in mind. I'll bet you if you leave the room for a while and come back, you'll smell it. I probably will, but there is a fan in there running. Like, there is a filtration system. So usually there isn't one, and you're just in the room with resin. So this definitely has that next level. All right, so what am I doing here? And am I doing it wrong? Okay, so we got LED lights. Let's take this thing off. All right, let's move this here for the unboxing. So we have our vat slash container for resin. What is this, our lid? Oh, this is our, what's this thing called? The turntable that spins and moves and shakes and whatnot. Here's our power cable. Wow, man, this is some advanced foam tactics. We got bubble in here. We got cardboard pieces. We got multi-layer laser cut. Man, they're really treating this like it's their top machine. I mean, it is. All right, let's see. This is a very nice Tupperware slash container. Oh, look at that. That thing was sealed. Rubber seal around there. Let's check out what else they got. I see some stickers and a manual. I'm sure we'll need it. Let's take this thing out. This is where you're going to be putting your print. We have an agitator on the bottom there. Last bamboo rant. One of my friends just got an X1C and tried to bully me. And then I shut him up with a fully maxed out Voron and video a perfect 7-minute benchy. He's not my friend anymore, by the way. Yeah, I mean, if anyone that does that to you isn't really your friend in the first place, you know? Like, that's absolute BS. That's some weird elitism. Like, yeah, that's not cool, man. So, all right, so let's check this out. So we got some magnets on the bottom here. And, wow, that is on a bearing. That is cool. So that is going to be spinning the liquid. Here is our little, what do you call this thing? Basket, I guess, that goes down in here. Yep, it just drops right in there. I don't know what this is for, to be honest with you. But it does seem to go on top of there. This will get covered like that. Locks nice and tight. And then this guy, I'll show you guys a better view in a second. This looks like a turntable, but this is the part that shakes. And I can see the magnets underneath of there. Oh, I think it'll spin for the light. Right, right. Okay, so this is so cool. This is so advanced. So one, there's magnets that are going to be spinning that thing. Do we do this in 2 parts? So this tray is for when we are taking. I thought you could keep it in there. I guess not. Oh yeah, that magnetizes it down. Okay, let me try to figure this out. So this is a 2-part design. I thought it was all like incorporated. So here we have the big base with a bunch of buttons, controls on the front here. Give me a second. There we go. Buttons on the front, controls for everything. We have an integrated light here. You can see there's LEDs right here. Big power button on the back. So this is where you're going to fill this with isopropyl alcohol, and it's going to be sealed. And this is where you put your uncured part. And this thing, I mean, the magnets are super strong. It clamps down, and then you would cover it with this, like that. So that is going to, at first, start spinning the liquid around and moving the liquid around and washing it. Okay, so first you wash off the resin. That will stay in the isopropyl alcohol. Later you can cure it, all this stuff, but we'll get to that. So then after that happens, it's going to stop, and you're going to pull the thing out, and you're going to put it on this tray like that. And this tray is now, with this covered, it's going to spin and cure with the UV light. And it has bearings on it, and it spins with a motor. I kind of thought that these were integrated. I've seen different machines or different cure stations be together like this, where this whole thing will move or the model inside will move. This is just fine. You're going to want to take this out and take off all of these supports anyway. So that's kind of cool. And I love the magnets. That's neat. Does this all fit in here? It does. So yeah, if you really wanted to, this will fit in here just fine. So now the question is this going to fit on the IKEA tray? That is going to be the question of the day. Let's see. Come on. Fit in here, fit in here, fit in here. Oh my goodness. So my old setup, I mean, I should just bring it. I should just bring the other machine. I think it unplugs easily in the back. Oh my God, that's heavy. Wow, this is way heavier. All right, so just for reference, this machine right here is what I've had for the past 3 years. And I was under the impression, especially back then, that this machine was actually pretty big. It's covered in dust because I haven't used it in years. And I mean, this is in front of it too, so it looks bigger because it's in front of it. This is a toy in comparison. Wow. So that serves as a wash station and the curing station. Yes, that's correct. It's a wash and cure station. Whoops. That's funny. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So that means this will fit into the area that I have for it, which means I should be able to not only print some stuff easier, but also make some videos on it. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be pretty fun. Okay. So that is it. I do see the platform lifting quite a bit. What time we got? 12:16. I'm willing to stick it out just a little bit longer. If you guys want to hang out, and we might be able to see underneath of it a little bit more as time goes on. Okay, you can see now the platform isn't all the way in there. Obviously, you can't see the print quite yet, but maybe in about 15 minutes, we'll start to be able to see underneath of it a little bit more. I guess I can put my mouse away now because we won't need that anymore. I'm gonna have to admit something. I'm using Elegoo Rapid PETG on an Elegoo Neptune 4 Pro with their specific settings for it, so it does actually work. Yeah, I agree. I printed a bunch of carbon fiber PETG on my K1 and K1 Max, but no other machine that I've ever had has been able to print it in a way where it looks beautiful. It always had some weird compromise. But yeah, from what I understand, the Bamboo machines love that stuff. So yeah, here is the full package. We have another one of those. Unfortunately, it's just gray. But I know a lot of people don't mind the fact that it's gray because they will end up painting it, whatever it is. But I'll definitely be getting some different colors. Mostly interested in transparent colors, to be honest. Let's see if I can plug this in and reach it. I don't think I can have this thing plugged in here. It's just too far away. I will give it a college try though. Let's see. Maybe we can go underneath the table. Oops, I dropped it, of course. All right, bear with me, everybody. What's this cable for? All right, we can move that. Okay, I can plug it in. So that's good. All right, there we go. We are plugged in. Camera lost me, that's okay. Camera. Did you find me? Yes. Hey, thanks for subbing, Robert. All right, let's turn this thing on. I guess I should move this for the time being, just to be sure. And this one looks to be a little bit more manual. I wonder why they went that route for the screen and all that stuff. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll block the light a little bit too. All right, let's see. So turn it on. Okay, we get a solid beep. Man, these things are so much bigger than I expected. It's kind of wild. We got to protect the film that I noticed, and with my OCD here, I can't stand it, so I got to do it. All right. So it's both in English and Chinese on the labels. So right now it says wash fast, and then you can click mode, so cure, normal, or fast. 5 minutes is what it's set to. So you just click for it to be more. 5 minutes is the least, and then pause and start. So if cure fast, it should light up, and that's spinning, but it should be this thing spinning. Oh, look at that. So as soon as I lift it, the UV turns off, so it doesn't hurt my eyes. Thank you, Creality. Let's put this in there to see what that's like. So we'll put the platform on there. We'll put this back on, and let's see if it just resumes. Nope, we'll hit resume. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so this is how it cures it. You're supposed to do this after washing. I probably should have just done wash, but I wanted to see the light go on. Can you guys see it from where you are? There we go. So we got the UV light, and the platform spins, and that's what cures it. And 5 minutes should be plenty. Technically, I remember it used to be less than that, but those are somewhat small LEDs. But yeah, about 5 minutes each. So in about 10 minutes, you'll have a fully cleaned and cured print. Here, so let's stop that. I guess I could have just lifted this up. I kind of wish this had the same hinge as the printer. Like that's a major thing for the printer to have. And once again, I love the magnets. So we will put that there. Set this up. And now let's go to wash. We'll keep it fast. And hit that. And yep, so that starts spinning up. Can you guys see that? Yep. And yeah, there you go. Now it's cruising. So yeah, that would be throwing isopropyl alcohol all over the print. Oh yeah, it's really buzzing now. And it's all actually really quiet. I don't mean buzzing by like the sound. It's silent. There's no sound at all. So yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, and that's really going. All right, cool. Very simple, very easy to use, no BS. There we go. It's off. Totally worth it. Now, you don't have to have this. You don't have to have the wash and cure, okay? I've always done it manually. I think I showed it to you guys on another stream before. But what I mean by manual is I used to have a Tupperware that I'd drop straight from the printer, the print into. I'd close the Tupperware, and I would just shake it. I would just shake it for about 3-4 minutes. I would sometimes even take a toothbrush, and with gloves on, I would go around certain prints with the toothbrush to try to get the resin from different crevices. And then I would put it into my little do-it-yourself cure station where it had this little platform that spun. And then I would just set a timer for about 3 or so minutes, 4 minutes, and it would just spin in there and cure. I usually would rotate it and do another like 1 or 2 minutes on whichever side. Sometimes you have to like prop it up in certain ways, and then you'd be done. But having this all be in one and have that sitting in it is like this. So what I was mentioning before, so this isopropyl alcohol would technically have resin in it as soon as you do this, right? But what you can actually do is you can cure it in there. You can cure the resin inside the isopropyl alcohol so that you can use it for something else, or you can dip your hand in it without a glove, whatever it might be. But after you've used it a bunch with resin, it's always a good idea to cure that isopropyl alcohol, because the resin that's in it will harden and it'll just turn to plastic bits, and it will no longer be harmful, and you could still use it for more and for new things. So that's always something worthwhile. Never use dirty resin isopropyl, but you can. And you can also use acetone, which I have a giant tub of somewhere. But acetone makes the resin matte. So if that matters to you, if you want it to look kind of shiny and glossy, don't use acetone, but you can. Magnets make everything better, yes. Whoa, did I miss something? Yo, you got, oh my God. Another 5?
3D&T Printing has donated 5 gifted and says gifted 5 free deep print sauce memberships.
Man. Well, thank you so much. I mean, that's over the top. No one definitely has to do this. Obviously, I really appreciate it when you do. Man, thank you. Thank you. That's that's a lot of gifted memberships. Probably more even than the 20,000 subscriber stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sean, Da Vinci, Douglas, Havoc, Clifford, please say thank you to 3D and T. That's so cool. Yes, they do 70, but you technically want 99. I get it from Amazon typically. I think I had it open. Let me see. I have it in my cart what I'm going to buy. So I buy this stuff right here. It's actually pretty cheap when you put it all together. It's this stuff right here. 99 isopropyl alcohol. And it comes in these 32-ounce bottles. Obviously, that one to make a gallon is 4. And it's 34 bucks on Amazon. So buying that, buying these latex free nitrile gloves, and I'm going to buy this fast ABS-like resin for some projects. So yeah, this is what you have to get. And not necessarily cheap, but it is what it is. That's just how it works. So that's what I will be buying. Dang, I missed them again. What'd you miss? What'd I miss? Oh, well, everyone enjoy. Have a great night. See you on the next one. Hey, 3D&T, thank you so much. Massive, 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 massive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you everyone else as well that gave gifted subs. That's very kind to you guys. You can also just take your resin prints outside for a minute or two. Yes, that's also true. On a sunny day, you can take your resin outside after curing. You can just leave it in that Tupperware even. Yep. Yep. Oh, right, yeah. So in 2020, I actually couldn't find any isopropyl, so that's why I was using acetone, because I couldn't find any, and acetone was available. But good to know the 70 works. Because actually on Amazon, I noticed that if I try to buy it by the gallon, it's no longer 99. I'm guessing it's more dangerous in some way. I don't know. All right, so let's see where we're at with the prints. Can I peek in there yet? I can't say that I can see. Oh yeah, I can see some. When it lifts up just enough. Let's see if I can get you guys down in there. Let's see, it'll have to be this low. Hold on a sec. To open these guys up. There we go. Yeah, like that. And then this guy is gonna have to go like that. And let's see if I can get it higher. So let's see, how level can I get it? Let's see if you guys can see the lattice. I'm gonna lift this thing just a bit. Let's see. Oh, did you see it? Oh yeah, that's in there. Here, let's do... there it is. You can kind of peek. I still don't smell anything. So that's nice. It's pretty good. The filtration, yeah, the filtration is definitely working. That's cool. That is cool. I like that. I need a snack and some horse milk. Good night, everyone. Was cool and interesting stream, Feder. Thank you. Congratulations on your win. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Well, all right, everybody. I think, I'll make a short, likely tomorrow morning, about the outcome of this print. But obviously, I'm not going to stay up to see it. It looks like we have, according to the printer itself, it says 4 hours, 15 minutes, 16 minutes. So I'm not sure what the speed settings are. I obviously don't know enough about resin printing to want to mess with that stuff. If we were on an FDM machine, I'd be cranking that sucker. This thing would be flying. And according to their marketing, this is one of the fastest machines. So, like, that's their whole thing, is the details about 14K and speed. That's what this thing is all about. So, and it has a crazy stepper motor. It has a ridiculous screen, filtration. This thing is just wild. I don't want to take it for granted. So, just for now, this is the very first print out of the machine. I kind of just clicked around until it went. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, if it can do some of this stuff, this is going to be just something else. Right here, Magic with 150 millimeter per second speed. And I'm over here printing at like 20 or less. If I go to settings, we're going at 20. We're going at 20 millimeters per second. So I'm just going to leave it for the first print. And what I'm going to do is, if I do find out, or someone maybe that knows what they're talking about can help me out to get an actual speed. If we can get it to 150, yeah, I'll print the same thing and see how, the comparison in the print. Because they do show you this. So 8 hours and 8.6 hours with the fast speed, supposed to be 2.8 hours. So this thing would be done, if this was supposed to be 6 hours, this thing should be an hour print. So that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Build plate can be lifted and lowered in just 1.2 seconds, then ready to print the next layer. With steady motion, there'll be minimum layer lines. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to figure it out and be able to print some cool stuff. I'm just not one to print this kind of stuff. So I'll be printing different stuff. Like I said, I have a project that I want to print in resin. But it's more of a practical print. But it would just be cool to have this in my tool belt again. So I'm excited. All right. They make odorless resin now? Nice. No, I mean, this says it's standard UV curable resin. It just has a filtration system inside of it. So I'm pretty thankful for that filtration system. Like I said, I've been next to the machine where because this used to be this, like, just a different, like, I still worked down in the basement before, years ago. And that machine was when that machine was cranking, I wouldn't be able to be down here. I would know right away. My head would just be pounding. So that filter is doing something. Hey, Will, thank you very much. Appreciate you as always. I'll see you next time. Time flew. It did really fly. Honestly, usually by 12, I'm destroyed, but I'm like energetic, excited. It's something else. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to call it. Super fun stream. Keep an eye out for the short on how this ended up. And yeah, we're just going to keep it going. It's actually pretty tall now. Let me see if I can peek it real quick. Nah, I mean, I can see that it's there. So it's definitely stuck, which is good. But we will all see it together tomorrow morning. I will literally start filming as soon as I turn the lights on down here. And then what I'll probably do is I will run it through the curing station and we'll check it out then. I got my gloves, the ISO, some paper towels for cleanup, and I'll talk about it in in the short, and I'm just happy that it fits all on the IKEA tray, which makes it so much more pleasant. And if something starts spilling or going crazy, it's all contained. So, all right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you for joining. Check out shop.3dprintsos.com if you want some cool shirts like this, or just want to check out some merch. Obviously, it supports the channel. Thank you, everybody, for all the gifts today. It was super, super neat. I obviously really appreciate it. So, 88888. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you. See you.